Oh, this isn't even the most popular tweet I've ever done.
No, that's just one of them.
No, so on my original account, I had a tweet where I just posted a picture of an anime girl partially lifting her skirt. And I just said goodnight, because it was just my regular goodnight tweet. And I woke up the next morning and it had 12,000 likes on it.
Nice.
It's almost like Twitter is done.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Roy, I just decided to call you Gator in all caps.
Go, go, go.
I hope that's okay.
That's fine.
Oh, it's definitely not okay. That's cringe.
My friend Stum calls me Gator Cakes.
Gator!
Well, he says, how could you? How could you not care?
Hello, chat!
Nope.
Happy almost New Year's.
Happy
Oh,
almost
man.
New Year's.
This is gonna be
I'm
so much
stuck in
fun.
I'm stuck in a terminal.
Oh, wait, shoot. Here, I'll put the opie on.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're not at home right now. You're
I just left.
You just left. You're traveling.
I forgot to start my mix it up.
What is it called? What is it called? Because I was listening to
CDL trucking.
what was it called? I listened
Why
to
do I
Medicare
have
talk about
this?
sovereign citizens today. Is it called traveling when a sovereign citizen gets in their
Traveling.
car? Yeah, so you're traveling today.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they try and call it traveling.
I'm an hour ahead. This
You're-
is fine.
You are, so I know a lot of sovereign citizen stuff, right?
Yeah.
So you are a ship.
Yes.
You're a ship. You
Quite
are
literally.
under maritime law. Your birth certificate is your parents selling you as an asset to the government.
To the government, yes.
And the government has a secret asset bank account under your name and that's why your name is capitalized, because capitalized things are assets or some shit like that.
You hear that, chat? You're worth a lot of money.
No, you aren't.
Mom has infinite value for you.
Traveling
much.
only occurs, or driving only occurs when you are doing commerce. So unless you are in your car for the purpose of commercial usage,
Yeah.
you are traveling instead.
Mm.
And you don't need a license unless you're driving,
Yeah.
which you're not driving if you're not doing commerce.
By the way, chat, if you hear pops, obviously it's New Year's. Do not worry. I will tell you which ones are gunshots if they are real gunshots, but I don't live in the ghetto or in areas where gunshots would possibly be heard, so I'm not that worried about it. Just letting you know, chat.
I am, but you guys can't hear that.
Yeah, we'll just treat them as fireworks.
I'm in an area where you'd hear gunshots, but it's not a ghetto, so.
I am in too much of a safe location to be.
Truck drivers are pretty safe.
We do look out for each other.
Yeah. Don't you guys like have a special radio that you all talk to each other on?
Now.
Or is that just a Simpsons conspiracy?
We have a radio. We have like CB radios. We just don't really.
Yeah.
Everything is a Simpsons conspiracy.
Oh man. So, chat. We already know what we're doing here tonight. We're hanging out with each other, celebrating the New Year's. That was a loud one. What are you
My
guys
friend.
doing for New Year's? Chat, tell
I'm
us what
here.
what you're doing. Oh my goodness. What are you gonna be doing? You spending it with family, chat? You gonna do something special? You gonna hang out here? I did say a couple people could like come in and say hi for a moment. I don't know if we want to invite random viewers or if we just want to like for just like a moment, maybe just like you get 5 seconds to say whatever you want. I don't know.
That is dangerous.
It is very
That is
dangerous,
very
yes.
dangerous.
Which is-
Incredibly dangerous,
which
but
is-
also exciting.
Ex-
Look, I will leave it up to you, but my question earlier was just like a friend thing. So I was like, can I bring my friend in?
Okay, yeah. Well, I've only honestly invited friends.
Hi, I'm here.
I have not said. I'm pretty sure I have not. Excuse me.
Lesson.
I am pretty sure that I don't have any random viewers that would want to come up anyway.
Well, no, they might.
Maybe, I don't know.
Wait a minute. I know T.O. Mega Man X. I see them on random tweets all the time.
I know them too. They defended me yesterday with my cringe takes.
Oh, I just saw it. And like,
So all of them.
Yes. New Year's snuggle. Oh, thank you, Zerby. Thank you, thank you.
I'm just,
Oh, go ahead. Excuse me.
I just wasn't paying attention to Twitter. Then I eventually saw the one post about it, and someone messaged me going, "What's your opinion?" I'm like, I don't care.
Wait, somebody
I
asked
really
you the opinion on me?
Okay, let me read it out because they're not here. I know that for a fact. They
Oh
go,
gosh.
"Hey friends, are you in cahoots with Aqua?" And I'm like, I know Oko, and I'm friends with them. Following policing me is the single worst idea in the world because I don't care.
Wait, was this another VTuber? I'm almost curious to know who it is.
I can't tell you.
Ah,
They did respond to one of your posts. I'm like, basically what I said
Was it Shima?
No.
or Cookie?
You can't just guess it after he said he's not gonna tell you.
I know. I know exactly
Everybody says
everybody
that.
that replied to me. All of those are like dick suckers, and like I have nothing
Hey,
but
don't
like.
put them on the same level as me.
Yeah.
Well, that- okay,
significantly
sorry,
better than that. They
sorry.
call me Gator Cakes.
Okay, they are boot scrapers. All right. Sorry, but not sorry. So I know everybody that came in there yesterday. There weren't very many. I just found it very funny that like, oh my gosh, you can't say anything negative, and it's just like, why not? Everybody was fine with it when I was talking about other people, but I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really talk to Don anyway, so.
It's
I
just
did.
you did, and then they stopped talking
Why'd
to
you
you.
bring your whole bag in here?
My what?
No, my truck mate is don't you have a backpack?
Backpacks are cringe.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Hey,
but my
wait a minute.
my
Backpacks
backpack's
are
a
not
laptop bag.
cringe.
That's kind of what your laptop bag is a bag.
Although I don't use a backpack at work. I use a full-on police bag because I used to be armed security, and it's very useful.
My book bag is Senketsu from Kill la Kill, so I don't care what anybody says.
Wait,
It's cool.
so like it's got the eyes on it and everything?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's just Senketsu, but a bag.
So like the strap is supposed to be like the arms and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Paper cookie too.
It's just an all black bag with his colors on it, his eyes, and like it's a flip over book bag, so like the lip where like he usually has like the top like layer of teeth
Yeah.
is like how I open it.
Well,
Yeah. I know. I like those bags. Those bags are pretty cool.
basically, I tell people don't tell me who I can and can't follow. I do not care.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair. I mean, like, it's the thing that boggles my mind is the because I know a lot of the people that like are around that sphere people. These are the same people that are getting upset when like people attack Rev for talking about news, or people that are like, oh my gosh, why would you dox other people? And it's just like, okay, so the moment that I like say something that's about a public thing, and that's the thing that like I don't think people are understanding. What I shared was from a public Discord that everybody can join and everybody can see. Like literally anybody that is random could just walk in, see that, and say, man, what a retard. I'm not monetizing the stream, so I don't care what I say. What a retard, just walking in there.
Monetize your streams.
I
Try to.
Okay, I monetize the streams where I'm alone. I know for a fact that if I'm not alone, I probably won't happen.
I just never bother.
I mean, like, oddly enough, some of my streams get a decent amount of ad revenue from YouTube. So,
Well, for me, it's because all my videos have too much copyrighted music.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Because I just want to make good videos versus plus I'm a truck driver. Bunny is not irrelevant.
You know, I need to turn you up more. What the heck?
Truck driver. My,
Truck driving is cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna bring music with me in the truck, but I have a truck mate for now.
There we go. No, but like, the only difference I can see is, oh, it's because you like this person that you're upset. 'Cause it's like, so okay, you're you're not like applying things equally here. Like, it's disingenuous to say that like you're against everything, but when one person that you do like is getting the same attention, you know what I mean? That's the only thing where I'm just like mind boggled. It's just like, I fully expect that like if I'm a stupid idiot that Mizu and Lumi talk about it, I have absolutely no issue with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's the rule. If you're willing to talk shit about one side, you can talk shit about both. Like
Exactly.
there's people I follow that I'm like I don't agree with you. I'm gonna call you out if I think you're dumb.
Exactly.
Like, just don't bother.
Exactly.
Like I call specific people out.
Like, I told them, because I had a couple people asking me, it's like, what, do you not have, like, an issue with what Oka did? I was like, no, I don't. Why would I?
Like, you're literally asking Mizu.
I was asking Mizu.
You're
that is
asking
wild.
Mizu, do you have an issue with what Akko says? Like, do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah, it was very interesting. A lot of people seem to think I would take, like, a deep moral issue with what you said.
No!
And it just confused me. I was like, I don't... Who are you people?
Like, don't obviously watch your content if that's the case.
I guess my issue is, if I'm correct about Dawn, and since they were lying to their parents, I think it was, about actually making money.
Yeah, so, okay. The context for what I posted. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like if I included more context, I feel like a lot more people would understand my upsetness. What they were saying is that they grew up their entire life with rich parents, however, their rich parents made them work for everything. And they were just upset that they saw friends of theirs that were poorer than them get more for Christmas and for their birthdays than they did, because their parents wanted them to work for all of their work and wealth. And my big thing is just, you know, there are people that live paycheck to paycheck. People I know that live paycheck to paycheck and would love to, you know, give their children more of a Christmas than they probably could. Would love to give their children the world. And you're bitching and whining that your parents are asking you to work your ass off? I don't know.
I work when I streamed, I met Mizu. Mizu met me like what? A couple years ago, Mizu?
Yeah. Something like that.
I was working a full 40-hour job Monday to Friday on top of streaming minimum 3+ hours a day.
Yeah.
Every day. On top of, and it was like what, almost 6-7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I whenever I see people go, but it's so hard to stream. Like, no, it's not. You just don't want to. You want it to be easy.
Yeah.
You want life to be easier. I'm like, I want life to be easier too, but it's not.
Oh yeah, life sucks. Was my mom? My mom's pretty brutal sometimes. What she tell me? She's like, life's a bitch and then you die. So get up off your ass and and work harder.
Oh, so I live in the world. The way it works for my brain is, like, you do something right. You make it in life, right? You do decently well for yourself.
Uh-huh.
The point is, so you make it pretty point in life, and then you're supposed to move your next generation along if you have kids or not. Like, I don't have kids, but I have nieces and nephews, and I want their lives to be easier than mine. And my dad did the same for me and my mom. I was like, I don't think people realize your parents are going to make it easier for you to get ahead in life. That's like the point, not carry your success.
Oh yeah, of course. And
Which is weird to me.
I will say that, like, with the limited knowledge I know, I don't doubt that Dawn probably had some sucky memories as a kid. You know, not getting told that you had autism until you were in your almost 40s. Yeah, that probably kind of sucks, and maybe I can relate to you.
I've worked with a lot of people with autism. They unironically are like the best employees I ever work with.
Yeah, because when they actually work, they are very hard workers. Sorry, I bumped my mic there because I'm stupid. But like, autistic people, when they put their minds to something, they actually can become some of the best workers in the world. It's why, unironically, I'm just using this for comparison, I was one of the top 3 drivers in my station this year, because of just how hard I was trying. Because, like, here's the thing, I put myself down a lot because I don't feel like I'm that good of a worker, and my boss is like, Akka, you need to really stop putting yourself down. He's like, just because you got this position this week doesn't mean that like over the 6-week period you're a bad worker. He's like, just keep working hard and I'm not gonna fire you. So it just grinds my gears when other people that I know can do more, and Dawn is one of them, because I've seen how hard Dawn can work, and Temp knows this. They can work hard and do good. It's just they choose to let the excuse rule their world. And that doesn't normally get me, but when they like to lump in, guys, I'm just like you, I'm just a poor son of a bitch just like you, and it's just like, bro, you're literally still living with your parents in like your 30s, and you're telling other people, give me money, and you're getting upset when people aren't giving you money. It's like, if you have that much of an issue, go be a telemarketer. Go I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're right.
I don't know. So I wish I didn't pull down the tweets. I wish I left them up, because now they think that I'm being railed and
Hey, you're
trying
a
to cover up.
coward.
Yeah, trying to think that I'm a coward. That I'm a coward and all that kind of shit. But no, I'm not. I gladly...
I think the only tweet I have pulled down for any reason was during Christmas, like during earlier, when someone was telling me that I shouldn't keep following Kiyomi, and I'm like, okay. Although that was because Kiyomi asked me to take it down, but Kiyomi popped the fuck off. I'm like, Kiyomi, calm the fuck down.
Kiyomi's... Okay. I
like her and all.
I don't want to speak ill of anybody that, like, I don't really know on a personal level, but I am very confused by them. Mizu, I am very confused by them, and sometimes I just need help understanding.
Oh, I got no help for you there.
Okay.
No, I know her because, I met her because I know, Riona,
Yeah.
who... So I know her because of Riona, and then obviously the Kung Fu Man.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how I met them. And a lot of the Yokai Live people I was friends with.
Yeah.
And they post a lot of Kamen Rider, and I was like,
I don't know. They are very popular, and I think they're a decent person. They just surprised me.
yeah.
With what they were saying. They were just like, oh, what's funny is they were like, oh, what is this one night stand? And it's just like, you don't understand. I've been friends with Dawn I was friends with Dawn for at least a year, maybe 2, before things kind of shit the bed.
I think that's when I met her.
Like, I've known Dawn for way longer now, obviously. But, like, I met Dawn at the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I met Temp, actually. Temp, that's kind of what... Isn't that when I met you,
No,
Temp?
you met me before.
Did I meet you? I think I can't remember.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you. You have a better memory than I do with some things, because some things I remember better than others. But I met Dawn.
We're blind.
They became a streamer, and I actually was like, I would say I was one of their biggest fans. I actually contributed, because the thing with me is when I see somebody that is like new and actually growing and I think is really cool, I like to support them. And Dawn is somebody I really liked and I wanted to support. And for a long time, that's how it worked. And they played Danganronpa. Fun fact, that's where I kind of learned about Danganronpa, and I watched them and I thought it was really cool. And
Dang it, Grandpa.
yeah. Dang it, Grandpa. Oh, good stuff. But here's the thing. The thing that kind of like broke it for me, is they got in a fight with somebody, and they may not even remember this, but I remember this. They wanted to dox somebody because this other person chased one of their friends off the internet. And I was like, okay, I see an issue here. And I distanced myself, and it kind of was just like an up and downhill from there.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, yeah, I've known, like, when people say, oh, this is some weird, like, out of left field thing, it's like, not really, not for me. I'm This has been building up, and I think my problem is that I let it like become a bigger thing than it should have been. But like, I don't know. I don't know. My only regret is that I deleted the tweets. Now that they're there, because I don't regret
throw
them.
them back up. Throw them right back up.
You think I should throw them back up?
Do it. Do it, coward.
If enough people want me to, I'll throw them back up. I'll do it.
I have no fear.
Sweet. No balls.
No balls? You think I should do it? I have the screenshot saved. I'll do it.
No fear. No fear. Do it anyways.
Well, okay. If most of you want me to do it, maybe I'll do it.
Look at me out here causing problem.
No, it would just bring that one person, because there was somebody on
Dude, oh my gosh.
dick eating in every one of your like tweets, yo.
It was okay. Like, oh my gosh, this person. They eventually stopped, I think, because here's the thing. They got into my messages, and you guys don't have to believe me because I didn't save them, but they came into my messages and started, like, threatening things, and I was like, okay, I don't care if people, like, do this, but you're in my messages, and you're threatening and going against Twitter TOS, so I just hit the report button, and now they can't message me anymore. So now they were on the TL earlier, just, like, yapping and stuff, but they're just like getting angry, and it's just like, bro, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, they are absolutely dick riding.
It was so
like,
crazy.
Oh my God.
So crazy. Oh my gosh. I can't understand it.
It's as simple as this. People are cowards, and people don't realize that if you're gonna throw a shame, you have to be able to take it.
Oh yeah, and I'm totally fine with that, with that. Like, people can criticize me all they want. I'm totally fine with that. I mean, the only reason why I pulled down the tweets is because they went after some of my friends. Not like Dawn and somebody else in their circle started messaging my friends and saying, are you giving these messages to Akko? Are you doing this, this, and this? And it was just like, okay, that's not cool. Like, you can talk to me, but if you go after my friends, that's like a dick move, you know?
Yeah.
And then later my friends were like, oh, don't pull him down. And I was like, oh, but I already did it, bro. Not anymore, though.
I think it's so funny that Lane absolutely like despises you now and still follows me on Twitter.
I'm shocked. There's a lot of people that follow me still, but here I am. I mean, people have told me for how long, Mizu, that I shouldn't follow you.
How long? Everybody says nobody should follow me. Until they're mad at somebody else, then everybody's like, Mizu, are you gonna call this person out?
Oh, I'll call this person out who I think he follows me now.
I just didn't follow Mizu because I didn't know. Yeah. And I don't want Mizu just going, yo, who's this random fuck following me?
There is this person. There is. He regularly got mad at me and Mizu for making our a femboy like proper, like based on characters and what their current lore is, whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
And ignoring it, we only put Bridget in trans because despite the fact we don't just like it, it's the current lore. It's still a retcon, but still the lore. And so everyone ignoring that, but they got. You don't know who the fuck you're being like, this people are trying to do like you know who you are?
You got really quiet, like too hard to hear you quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like still technically in a public place. It was the what is a femboy stream Mizu.
Yeah.
Where people got mad and like a month, like almost half a year later, they just followed me out of the blue. I'm like, excuse me? And she didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was an image going around when the whole like Bridget thing happened. It was like the Fat Patrick meme, and it was the "you've taken my femboy representation, now I'm gonna starve" thing. And it was.
I remember this.
One of the first things people did to like make fun of it though was one of the people on it was Shimikaze from Cancol.
Putting it in live stream DC.
And Shimikaze in a whole bunch of porn is portrayed as a femboy, but the character actually is just a straight up woman.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
there's nothing femboy about the character. It's just like a porn thing people do. And it's not even like a headcanon or anything. It's just like a famous Japanese cosplayer that's a male did a Shimikaze cosplay.
In America.
So ever since then, it's been forever like just memed that they're actually a dude.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Yeah, and so it only just threw people off. People that made it like you. So you're just saying that you've watched too much porn. That's all it was.
Well, I'm not going to
That's
admit
all
it, but since you're asking.
The answer is yes.
Look,
It's always yes.
I have some powerful images of me and Mizu Australian kissing.
Oh
I don't leave that
gosh.
one lives. I don't.
I like to just say that one because it throws people off every time.
You know, Caro, I will say, I don't think Lane will follow you anymore when they learn that you're my boyfriend.
It's in my bio.
See, that's the thing that like confuses me. People don't. That's the funny thing is people don't fucking read. People don't read. People don't care. You...
Hold up, I can check right now. Where's my phone?
Oh my goodness. All right, chat. Let's talk New Year's resolutions. What New Year's resolutions do you guys have?
You've already seen mine.
That's right, yours is to be more evil.
Yeah, mine's to be more evil and to get more enemies.
Mine's to be less of a bottom. I've already failed.
Was it already New Year's for you?
No. It's
Okay.
in 30 minutes.
Okay, so you've got time then.
Oh, I joked about this the other day on Twitter, but I'll just say it again here. My actual New Year's resolution was to like eat healthier and exercise every day.
Yeah.
And literally the day after I made that resolution, I came down with the flu. And I've been sick ever since.
Yeah, so maybe your body's telling you something.
I already told some people, but mine is just exercise more. Because I really like exercise. I think it's fun. It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
And what else did I say? Oh yeah, just more content. But I've been pretty good on content.
You have. I'm very proud. Very, very proud. I don't really have any myself. Like, it would be nice to do something, but I don't know what I would change this year. Like, the only thing I can remotely think of is to become self-sufficient with my streaming.
Be nicer to Don.
It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. The nicest thing I can do is just pretend that they don't exist. I don't know. I will say though that like I don't want to make them news because they are so insignificant that they're not worth part of me wants to say that everything is newsworthy because one, we're small and everything shouldn't be denied, but on the other end I have to think of what is entertaining enough for people to pay attention to, you know what I mean? And they are not interesting enough. They're interesting to me, but are they interesting for everybody else is the question.
Yeah, that's the $1 million question, wasn't it?
Like, that's the thing is like they are a dime a dozen whiner that likes to say, "Oh my gosh, my parents," and listen, some people's parents do suck. I will fully 100% admit that. I'm not going to discount that. But it's a dime a dozen where people say, "My parents suck. Life sucks. Give me money. I'm also living with my parents and they suck. Give me money." Dawn's most likely to end her own career through something stupid. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't care who hears it. Yeah.
Greatest example. The only thing to kill it will be it itself.
What? Oh, really? Like Destiny, huh? Well, here's what I'll say. Dawn has already killed their career before it started. And I didn't listen. I didn't need to do any of that. Me posting what I posted is not like some great career ender. Like, the funny thing is, Cerno is like, they're gonna get trolled, and it's just like, dude, trolls only go after interesting people. Dawn's not interesting. I am the most attention she is ever gonna get in her entire career. Period. And that is just straight up fact. Nobody is gonna go after her. Like, I don't know if that's anybody's dream. It's not really my dream. But nobody is gonna go after Dawn. I am the highest that is ever gonna happen. I don't know if that's supposed to be an insult or not. I don't know, but like that's just the truth. I'm sorry.
Somebody said in your chat that if the person doesn't unfollow Caro, there's a chance they're only watching me try to get info on you and to throw you under the bus. I don't think people realize I don't talk about a lot of stuff on Twitter.
You wanna know what's funny? Okay, I'm saying this out in the open because there's a because I think it's either way it would be funny. Do you wanna know what would be funny is if you troll them and actually give them fake information It's like when the crazy guy. Okay, I know nobody's gonna know this, but like I know
Don't be
Glubby will.
doing no gay ops.
No gay ops? Okay, fair enough.
No gay ops around here.
Fair enough. But it would just be funny, just like, oh, here's some fake information, and it's just like, yeah, obviously this is true about me. It's like, oh, Akko has a pointy nose IRL. It's just like, okay, so
You do,
whatever.
though.
Huh?
You do, though.
Okay, listen. I'm not gonna say what I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. That's so mean. That's so mean.
Look, we all know you're part of the Merchants Guild. You don't have to hide it.
No, I'm Christian.
Okay.
Akko is a squid. Oh shit. Nana, you can't say that about me. You can't tell them the truth. Everybody will
Guys,
know.
Always remember, cephalopod just means foothead. So if you ever want to make fun of Akko, just call her a foothead.
Yo, Foothead, what's up?
Oh, that's so mean. That would be a great emote, though. That would be such a good emote, just like Akko, but she's a... Actually, I can't do that. Because then people would think that I'm in defeat. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
No.
Listen, I can't do
You are in
that.
defeat.
I am not. Okay, if you start that as a gay op, I will actually get pissed. No, I'm just kidding.
I have a friend that's in defeat. He's a reasonable human being.
Listen, you can be in defeat. I don't really care that much about it. But all I'm saying is I don't want to give the impression because I'm not. I already know that happened. That happened to Ginny. I'm not letting that happen to me.
It happens to me all the time. All of my favorite video game or anime characters just happen to walk around barefoot, and everybody just looks at me weird. I'm like, it's not even because of that.
Oh, like the whatchamacallit, the character from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah.
Corrin?
Not Awakening. Yeah, Corrin.
Yeah, Corrin's cool.
Fates.
Who has like the weird
Write that
no
down.
feet thing.
There's an account called Rune Benuris Toes. Is that in relations to Rune the rat girl VTuber?
Yes.
The hell?
There wasn't much I could do.
I had no idea what's going on. All I know is Akko talked about something from Discord and people didn't like it. Yeah. I again, it bears repeating multiple times. I shared something that was in a public and okay, here's the thing that's funny. One of my friends, and by friend I mean like we talked sometimes, like we were okay with each other, but like, you know, we didn't talk a whole lot. But they're just like, oh, if you say this, I don't think I can trust you. And I'm just like, you chose that as the thing to not trust me over? I was like, looking at all of the other things I've done as a drama VTuber, and you're choosing this as the thing to not trust me over. You realize how stupid that sounds?
Yeah, Akko's been sus since day one.
Like,
Imagine not being sus.
like, listen. And I told him, I was like, listen, I don't reveal things in private servers. I don't do that because, like, one, I have no reason to, and two, I'm not a dick. Like, and they're like, oh, but I
you
can't
kind of
trust
are.
you. Huh?
I'm out of crystals.
You said you're not a dick. I said you kind of are.
Kind of. Okay, I will agree that I'm like 45%.
Nah, I could have lived that if I had to.
You're
45%
45% dick.
45% dick. There you go. Like I said, this
The
stream's
deep
not
Akko
monetized.
lore.
This stream ain't monetized, so I don't care. But like, my brain was just like, so you were okay with me talking all this trash about other VTubers, the things that a lot of people probably wouldn't like what I say. You know, I've said some things that probably aren't very nice to about some other VTubers. You know, VTubers that
You definitely have.
VTubers that I'm sure some other people kind of like, you know, but they didn't really care about my opinion. But now that I'm mentioning this other VTuber that I happen to have a relationship with, or I used to know in some capacity, now you can't trust me? I feel like your priorities are in the wrong spot. I'm sorry.
Oh, my priorities are perfect.
Yeah.
Do you have a coin to flip?
No. Actually, yes, I do. My Piranha Plant Lego came with Lego coins.
Alright. I'm gonna need you to flip it and tell me whether it's heads or tails.
Okay. It's heads.
Fireball it is.
Oh dear.
Oh, I could have told you that. The answer is always Fireball.
Well, I also
Oh,
have
dear.
tequila, which I really don't want to drink the tequila.
You're gonna burn your throat. Oh man, I'm worried about you. I mean, you're at home, you're not going anywhere, so I'm not really worried about that.
Don't worry. Like I said, I'm gonna drink so much, I go back in time. I'm gonna stay in
Are you
2020.
gonna go back in time?
I'm staying in 2023 while y'all are going ahead.
See, here's the thing you guys don't know about Caro. See, they came out with a new doctor from Doctor Who. Caro is actually the real new doctor.
I don't think they hire amphibian.
Listen,
Also, they only hire racially ambiguous women now to be the doctor.
wait, that works because frogs can be either or.
I mean, yeah. But...
It works. That would probably be rejected. No, listen. I'm pretty sure at some point they said that the doctor could be anything he or she or it wanted to be. So it would work. It would be perfect.
Yeah, that's how
Absolutely
they tried
perfect.
to justify the doctor being a woman.
And like, listen. Okay, so I have some funny deep lore about Doctor Who.
Deep lore?
No.
Wait, what happened?
I mean, yes, but no.
I would never say it on somebody else's show.
I would.
Like, unless
careful.
Akko specifically gave me permission to say, hey, Carol, I need you to say this to prove a point, and I would do it.
The
I
only
feel like I'm
listen.
the only one allowed to say it.
No, you're not. Listen, the only reason why I would say be careful is because Twitch is racist, and I don't
That's
feel
a
like
fact.
I don't feel like Twitch could tell. Here's the thing: we already know that they hate VTubers. I feel like they wouldn't be able to tell the difference, and so I would say just because it's Twitch, you know, I feel like YouTube is okay with it because YouTube understands. Maybe, I don't know.
I've seen a lot of clips of VTubers saying the N-word, and YouTube does nothing.
Yeah. But like Twitch is a whole nother ball game. Seize your opportunity. Did you say it on one of my streams, Guavi? I can't remember. You know, if Guavi said that they did, I am gonna have to trust them.
If that's the case, then it probably just kind of slipped out, because sometimes it is used in like our everyday like speech,
Right.
and we kind of have to remember like, hey, don't say this on people's streams, because I constantly tell myself that.
Yeah. Well, it's just like for me, like I don't have words like that I use. Well, I say fuck a lot, and I try not to say that during streams, because it's just like, okay.
Oh, no, you don't. I don't know who you're trying to convince with that lie.
Okay,
You're
listen.
not convincing me, hun.
Listen. I'm trying to prove a point here. What I'm...
Point wasn't made.
No, it was not made at all. What I was trying to say was, at least when I'm on my personal channel, I try. It doesn't work out all the time, but I try. Gwebby says it's fine. I'm a black individual. Yes, I know, and like I have no problem if you say it. It's just Twitch does. And fun fact, I learned this when I was listening to that interview between the CEO. Whenever they ban somebody, it's always a human. There is never a bot element, according to him. Do you believe that? It's never a bot. It's always a human that bans you.
And I didn't watch that clip. I saw you repost it, but I didn't watch it. All I saw was that it was in like VR chat or something.
Yep.
And I was like,
Yep.
can I even take this seriously?
No, you cannot take it. Like, that's the funny thing is like the dude was literally in a VR chat, and every other model besides him was a female that like had it that, like the same female with palette swaps, and that's nothing not to dig on the artist.
And thick.
Because the artist did it, yeah, and thick. Because the artist did a really good job, like making the models look nice. But every single model was like a thick, white Asian girl, and all of them were just sitting there. And some of them, you could just tell, like, okay, you're just. It's like when the guy plays the girl model because he likes to look at the girl's ass. It's just like you could tell half of those people were there just to hear the interview. Some of them were shaking their ass, and I'm like, how is this okay on Twitch?
It's funny because I remember when VR chat first came out, and I was one of the first people to like play it when it was just starting to blow up. And I walked around with oh my god, it's from one of the boat like games or whatever, like one of the boat like gotcha games or whatever. And it's like I was just playing as like a small like lolly like.
Oh, Ken Cole?
Yeah,
So you
I
mean
remember.
fantasy?
It was like a small Hime, right? Like the little black and white one that like you see online or whatever. Yeah.
Princess Jaime or something.
Yeah.
Hime. Excuse me.
Somebody walked up to me and was like, "Oh my god, you're adorable." I was like, "You're right, Edward."
Oh my god. I know you. I didn't know I was in the show.
That's amazing. Did they run away after that?
No, they were like, "Oh, so this is what VR chat's gonna be," and I was like, "Yeah, you're learning."
Well, it's like,
This is
bro, what did you
exactly what VR chat
expect?
is.
It's like, bro, what did you expect? Half of the internet is just dudes that play females because they like to stare at her ass. Like, hands down, whenever I log into Final Fantasy XIV, if I see a scantily clad bunny girl, I know for a fact that's a dude.
You know what's the funny part? As someone that does it, I wear the most clothes on my aura.
Yeah. That's the funny thing is like as males and females you can wear most
unless
clothing.
Unless I'm playing samurai, where I'm wearing my Let Me Fill outfit
Yeah.
with my chocobo hat. But that's for the bit.
Speaking of like Roy, I just wanted to say the hoodie that like. The hoodie, like I don't know if it's like a dino hoodie or whatever it is. It's fucking adorable.
It's a gator.
Nargow.
It's adorable. I love it.
Oh, I can put the image in the voice chat.
Isn't it like supposed to be a Florida alligator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Florida alligator.
The Florida gators
Florida.
are getting too out of control. They turned into anime girls and they demand that we feed them.
No, you said girl. I'm a full-blooded American man.
This is fair. Fair.
It's in the live stream voice chat.
The Florida
Gators.
Gator man.
That's even more scary.
There it is. I put it in the voice chat in the live stream.
Full armor bad, bikini armor good.
I very much enjoy it. Great
It's very
design.
powerful.
I absolutely
It's,
love
very
it.
Powerful.
Absolutely love it.
My friend Stroud did the redesign of it, and this is here. There it is. And he drew me this for Christmas.
Anyways, yes. Oh, who's that supposed to be that you're sitting next to?
Holy crap! Oh my God, Josh, you're so loud.
I think so.
Sorry, I misheard everything it was just said just now.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It kind of looks
No,
like
no, that wasn't you.
it kind of looks like Albrecht and Trotty. Is that who it is?
No.
Okay. Do you know who Entrati is?
Probably. If I saw a picture, I'd probably know them.
Okay. It's from It's
Warframe.
from Warframe. Let me get you a picture because it looks exactly like him. Oh, let me find a good
So
picture.
yeah, no, that's images from since we played Grand Blue Fantasy a lot together.
Yeah.
A lot of times we spend like hours just in a voice call, just grinding and grinding and grinding.
They grind
You'll
on
be-
each other a lot.
Yeah. Oh my god, it does. Oh my god. He just wanted to. So Stroud just wanted to wear a bomber jacket when he made his design. So it's like that's really funny how close that is.
Yeah. Yep, that's Albrecht and Trotty.
Yeah.
He's a terrifying
So,
Italian man who's also probably gay. No, or bisexual. Definitely
so
bisexual.
if you want to get someone with staunch opinions towards artists, ask Stroud. He hates them.
Okay.
And he is an artist. He's like, I fucking hate artists, and I am one. He's like,
I am
"Don't
my
you
own
dare
worst
call me an
enemy."
artist." No, he says, don't you dare call me an artist.
Gwubby would like to join the call.
You can obviously bring Glubby in.
Okay, sounds good.
I
Gwubby,
don't know who Glubby is, but I like the name Glubby.
they do some editing for the Gwubby, get into one of the voice channels. I'll pull you in. Or one of us can. You just need to get into
Glubby
one of the
edits
voice
our
channels.
videos because we're lazy as fuck.
Well, sometimes they do, but
I
like
pay my editor.
they
Yeah.
they do.
Oh, I pay our editor and Ludes.
It's just dick pics.
Wait, that's what you get paid for editing for you guys? Dang, you should have told me. That's crazy.
You guys get paid?
So what's funny is I actually have another editor. I pay Tano to edit for me. He's I'm not gonna reveal it yet. Well, I guess I can reveal tonight because it's gonna come out next week. But I am working on new videos to put out, and they are reaction videos. I'm putting out a bunch of reaction videos on a new channel. Chat. Not gonna tell you what channel it is yet because I want to keep it unspoiled for the algorithm. But I'm making reaction videos. So exciting. Okay.
Probably start saving my money to actually buy armor because I'm getting like shit on constantly.
In what, 14?
No, I've been playing Etrian
But-
Odyssey.
Wait, we logging on to Final Fantasy?
Oh my god.
That's powerful.
That was amazing.
No, wait, let me get you mine here.
Mods, crush the skull. Thank you.
Perfect.
So, do you all know the story? But you all know who Low Tier God is, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the name.
So the context behind that is he was trying to talk about stuff and say something, and one of the people that in his stream kept donating like thousands of dollars and hundreds of situations to force to get him to interact and read. He's trying to ask him a question, and he got so pissed off. He just says, "Mods, crush your skull."
Yeah.
And if you've ever seen Low Tier God, despite the fact he's unironically a funny as fuck person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Despite
he's
being a
funny as hell, but like
He's a
I can only
shithead, but
watch
he's
him
funny.
every now and then. But he's like super funny, and so I hate to say it, but sometimes he has super bass take.
Oh, he does. And so, but if he has a hand motion where he flicks his wrist in a circle and pulls it down, like, Mods, crush your skull. He does this. It's this. Mods, crush your skull. Like,
Your job is to be in my chat, sucking my dick daily. Your
No,
life
no.
has zero purpose.
Sam, I just want to let you know you don't have to do that.
Do what? Sorry, what?
Oh no, you definitely have to do that.
Oh my god.
I'm
I
like
just-
half paying attention.
No, it's fine.
Also,
Oh, go ahead.
okay. I was thinking, can we talk about the muscleman going, you know who else is the honored one?
Mod chop off his balls.
Imaginary technique. Purple. This is so powerful.
Oh gosh, damn.
Can you stop fucking missing? Holy shit.
What are you doing right now?
Trying to hit this enemy. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Max evasion.
What's happening in the
Max
stream
frustration.
VC chat? I don't know what is happening in the stream VC chat.
You wiped? Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
It just kept missing. I'm so mad.
Oh, where's the kid?
So, chat, by the way, I didn't mention this, but we have, actually, I think I did. We have a special way that we're going to celebrate New Year's. So, around 11:54 and 50 seconds, we're going to start watching a video, and that video is going to end right at midnight, and it's going to be amazing. I
Poke is
promise.
gonna do that.
Yes, I'm going to do that, yes. I'll play it for everybody in the Discord when it comes out.
I'm 9 minutes away from being in the new year, so that means I need to crank up my drinking.
You are time traveling. You are time traveling right now.
I mean, I have to like go in a little bit. I have to go to sleep because
What? No, that's not what I selected.
That's right,
I have
because
to work at like 7.
There we go.
truckers are always moving. You don't get holidays. You just get to sleep a few minutes longer.
No, we just have to. No, we're only here right now. We're only even here because my truckmate has to go see safety in the morning, so we're stuck here.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
I have a question
That's
for you
rough.
since you are a trucker, and this is like a serious question. So sometimes I see trucks parked at like the most random places on my way to and from work, right? And I just go, oh, they're probably here overnight or anything, because I work overnight sometimes, so I get out of work at like 12, and I'll see like a truck just parked in the middle of a random parking lot or something while I'm passing by.
Yep, that just
And I'm like, oh, I was like, cool. But then it's there for like 4 nights, and I'm like, are they just not moving, or?
So that can be a few things. Sometimes they not usually me, because you usually have spaces, but it's sometimes you just are like that where people leave their truck there for a couple days. Because they're waiting for a load or something, or they went home.
Check the main
You
chat.
just leave your
You
truck
don't-
somewhere you can park it.
If you legally you can, but
Main
usually
chat.
people find like either truck stops or terminals. Like we have a terminal like we're in right now, so we leave ours in there.
What's wrong with the main chat?
Everything. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
What isn't wrong with it?
Exactly.
Guabi,
the
what's
real
your
question?
New Year's resolution?
Come on, Glubby, tell the people.
I don't know.
You don't have
I haven't
anything?
figured that out yet. You'll have to come back to me at midnight.
Okay.
Hi, Kieran. Why have you sinned?
I missed. Where's one of my emotes? Why am I using Excal? Because I wanted to level him, and because he's actually fun.
Don't you? Why
Wait,
do
what do
you
you-
level base Excalibur?
Because I subsumed my last one. Because you need to
But you
subsume.
have Umbra.
I want a basic bitch boy. Because here's the thing: if I ever want to make videos using Excal, for those who don't know, Excalibur is one of the 3 main starters that you can get. He's actually, in my opinion, the best starter in the game. And
Loki is the best starter.
I don't think he is a starter anymore.
He's not
Orphan.
anymore, but he is literally the best starter, and I will maintain that.
I heavily disagree, but that's just personally my opinion.
Yeah, but you're wrong.
Okay, but why do you like him as a starter?
Because he's busted as fuck.
How so? I mean, I know why he can be, but why do you think he's busted?
Because you could do whatever you want and literally never get hit.
I mean, fair, but there are people that can do his job better.
Yeah, later, but that doesn't mean he's not the best starter.
Okay. Fair
Like, if we're
enough.
talking later, then yeah, Excalibur sucks later because it's just Mesa but melee.
I mean, fair. I don't know. I'm keeping him because I like to make. I will
He
eventually.
is literally just Mesa but melee
You're not
in
wrong.
every way, shape, and form.
You're
when
not
you think
wrong.
about it.
I mean, like people can build him differently. I've seen some people do crazy things with him. I want to do
Yeah,
a
they can
million
try.
damage with his super though. Super. I want to do a million damage with his 4. I've seen people do it. I want to do it eventually. Excal's better than Umbra because he doesn't cancel your ability. That's right.
Why is Mizu playing chibi person?
I like Conception.
Does that go with Baruch? I have no idea. Baruch is busted out the hell though, and I don't see a lot of people play him, myself included, but he is really good.
Oh, here, after I get out of this dungeon, I will let you know before I do it, but I have to show you how you make new units in this game.
What are you playing?
Oh,
Conception.
What is conception?
no. I don't. The word alone, conception, gives me a good hint on how you make new units in the game.
Wait, is that a hentai game?
No.
No.
Okay.
It is a Spike Chunsoft JRPG. It was not very
okay.
popular, but I really liked it.
I see, I see.
An RPG that's really good, but not many people know about it. So kind of like Trails of Cold Steel.
3 minutes for
I
me.
actually have that. I just haven't like knuckled down to actually play it. I did complete.
It's so good.
I think the one I have is like the third one though.
No, never mind. Because literally, you can't play one game and just hope that like you get the story. You have to start with your the first Trails game, Trails.
I was told you could play them in any order. Was I lied to?
Probably.
The first game literally ends off in a cliffhanger.
Well, I guess I was lied to then. I was told they could be
it
played in any
literally
order.
ends off in a cliffhanger. You have to play the second game or the story doesn't end.
So apparently you have to play the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. They apparently do the play that order.
Well, then I will have to consider that.
Wait. I'm looking into it.
But do remember, it's only because the first and the second game
It's the first 4 have to be played back to back. It's the rest can be played on their own.
Yeah.
Any friends
So,
with Melee? Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
What
here. So if you could see this, I want to show you this. This is how you make new units in this game.
I can indeed see it. I have both of your streams up.
What are you playing?
Conception.
Oh, it's just Conception. I thought you were playing Entry Odyssey.
Nah, I died. I got wiped.
Yeah.
And it made me mad, so I went to go play Conception.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, 2 minutes for New Year's.
Okay, so it's her month, so she gets bonus stats. Oh yeah, you pick a Matryoshka doll for your units. I don't know why Matryoshka dolls. I think like somebody on the team really liked Russian stuff, because I mean then like look at this girl who's got like the big Russian hat thing going on.
Why do I have Exalted with Blast?
I mean, she's cute, I guess.
Yeah, and depending on what girl you pick, they obviously have like their different stat spreads. Oh, she has twins this month.
Spino, I just had it auto mod because I don't want to build it right now. I will build it later though. I'm re-leveling
Oh yeah, so it's
Exalted
like
Blade.
part dating sim. No, it has that the wrong answer. Fuck you.
Oh,
That whatever, she's
goodness.
gonna be mad.
She has a big forehead.
Damn. You know,
Hey, we support 5 heads around here.
if my hair was separated anymore, people would be saying that about me.
Guys, I have bangs that literally cover the top half of my face. You remove the bangs and it's all fucking dome. Like
It's okay.
Yeah,
though.
we support 5 heads around here.
You can play
I'm
tic-tac-toe.
a 6 head.
6. Dang, you better get on my level. I'm
Oh,
like at
hold on.
least 8.
Shit. Can't top an 8.
Oh goodness.
This is really high tech on her, and luck.
I was dancing there for a moment. Exile's 4th
It means
augment
we're
is
in the
busted.
future.
Oh shit, it's
I
still
believe it.
here.
We're in the future.
Hold on, I gotta go interrupt my mom's phone call by screaming happy birthday at her.
I don't want to milk you forever.
It's fucking 2012.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Not really though. I've still got an hour to go.
I got 2 hours left.
Yeah, we were waiting for Oka's New Year. But no, happy
You're
New
so
Year.
nice. You're so nice to me after all the trouble I've gotten you into.
I know, I did so many people mad at me today.
How many people exactly were mad at you besides that one random schizo? Like,
Oh, he was so bad.
what? How did other people how many other people messaged you?
Nobody specifically messaged me. It was just people in my chat, like, super PO'd.
It's so crazy.
I love that you have children in this game by holding hands. So degenerate.
You know what? That should send you to jail, I'm sorry.
Hand holding. So lewd.
Yeah, you hold hands and then you pop out a Matryoshka doll.
I was trying to chip you out. I didn't think
What?
that was the thing.
Oh, that's really cool. So Epitaph, which is a sidearm in this game, it's what's it called? Sevagoth's sidearm. It's like a rail gun. It looks really cool. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. You know what? Since we're getting crazy, I'll take the jacket off. Unless people like the jacket on, I'll take off the jacket and the glasses. I'll be blind tonight just for you, chat.
Take it off.
It's the strip game.
It's all I can take off though, so you know.
If this stream gets 10 likes, Laco has to take off her shirt.
There's not. Well, I can't really take that off. I haven't programmed it. Strip? No.
What's
Listen.
stopping you not doing that?
We're not gonna go like the other Twitch thoughts, all right? What's stopping me? I don't have the model to be naked. I'm not like some streamers that do that, which I don't care if you do
Also,
that.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year. No, I forgot. I have to add another Fuji tech.
But it is cool as mine.
Oh no, I gotta add Gluppies.
You got lucky, kiddo.
I'll chat in about
Say, I like that.
52 minutes. We'll play this special thing. And when it plays, I will not be talking. What am I going? What side am I on? Yes. Don't worry, chat. It's okay. It is actually getting kind of hard to see, so maybe I'll put the glasses back on. I don't actually wear glasses. Okay, that's the thing. I saw a thread the other day, and I thought it was an interesting thing to talk about. Where this person was like, do people actually make their models look like themselves IRL? And I had always thought to myself, well, I didn't think many people did, because when you make a VTuber model, at least in my opinion, you're going for something that you can't be. And so that's pretty well, yeah, that's pretty not you. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't have freckles.
Hey, that works.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, dang,
I look
my
exactly
bangs
like my
are
model.
just short of
You
covering
look
my
exactly-
eyes IRL. It's almost me, but not exactly.
You know what? I have seen Mizu, and he's correct on that.
The only
Yeah,
difference
but-
between me and my model is my model's dick is smaller.
Well, isn't your hair not blue either, or
I mean, he doesn't have blue hair.
you gotta
me too.
re-dye it?
To open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
He doesn't have blue. I didn't you have blue hair, and I saw you, me too.
Defend yourself and use reaction to open
No, I
Then
haven't had
again,
it dyed lately.
Then then again, I don't have blonde hair, so.
But no, yeah, I was just like laughing because like they were saying, does nobody else, does
Also,
everybody
shout outs. Lost 30 pounds so far.
woot? Losing weight is always
Right.
fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy in the trucking world to lose weight.
No, well, yeah, any job where you're sitting for the majority of the time is not going to be easy, so I totally 100% agree.
When he's punishing you.
I remember when I did security full time and I was sitting, I was like, this is going to be really bad for my health.
Kick the avatar who doesn't have a sweater. You can't get rid of me.
Feel for it first.
My eyes are good. Well, thank you. I'm glad that people like my eyes. You're kind of stuck with them, you know. I asked Ari to make sure that the eyes were pretty as well, and he delivered. Actually, my only specifications for the artist who did this, I said the jacket has to be the coolest looking thing, and I have to say, it very
Makes
much
you look
so
like
is.
a fucking nerd.
What, the jacket? Shut up.
Yep.
I love the jacket.
The jacket, cool.
I was going for cyberpunk, and I feel like it works. You know what? Just for that, I'm putting the jacket back on.
No, don't put the jacket back on.
The jacket
I'm
stays
gonna have
on.
a option.
No.
Chat, I'll give you
So
guys
for my-
full arms.
I mean, even my
Full
current
review.
model, I could take the shot off. You should always take things off.
My
Makes it funnier.
the one thing that I plan on doing, because like I've already got an idea for a new outfit, I want to have a bikini, like replace the top with just a bikini, because I want to have like a summer feel. So that's something that might happen next year. And I was talking with.
Akko, that's playing a dangerous game.
It is playing a dangerous game, yes, but it's only going to be used for like special occasions. You know.
Did he just go past the rock?
Have I shown you the art, Caro? Of because like I had art of that done, that basically that.
Oh,
Here,
like, you in a bikini?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. Because it's really good. And I can't, I think if I'm trying to remember right, the person who did it draws Gyaru very specifically. So I felt like it would be a perfect fit. I'll be turning 18.
Oh, Ian's teleporter is a good luck.
Listen. I will maintain that my streams, especially these ones that are more late night, if you're a kid, just letting you know you probably shouldn't be here, but like, I'm not your parent, so I can't really stop you.
You did show me this. I remember now.
It's really good, don't you think? I would love to do something like that.
It's incredibly good, but again, that's a dangerous game to play.
It is. Like,
those strings are really thin, and holding up that much weight is really hard.
Listen, I feel like there was a certain point when people agreed that, like, when it comes to anime, realism goes out the window, and I feel like you guys are okay with that.
Oh no, everything has to be very real.
Well, if that's the case, these things would be 10 times smaller.
Hey yo,
Well,
the
I'm sure people are fine with
photorealistic
that.
anime?
Huh?
The photorealistic anime?
Oh gosh.
When?
Okay, so like, I have nothing against people that like do more realistic looking models. It just like catches me off guard sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, people do like the super duper realistic looking ones, and I'm like, are you, why not just use your face if that's the case?
That's just known as Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, what if their face is just ugly? Nobody ever takes that in consideration. What if they're just like, what if they're just have a little bit of ugly on them? Yeah, like what if they're just ugly?
Is there
Like-
something you're trying to tell us?
Mean.
Are you ugly, Mizu?
No.
Yes.
I've seen Mizu. Mizu's not ugly.
If Mizu's not ugly, then it doesn't talk to him. He's not ugly.
I feel fat though.
Same.
How?
Cause I'm fat. I need to lose a lot of weight.
I know, right? That's
How?
How we work out, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I wanted to do that, and then like, cause I got a stair stepper. My mom got 2 for Christmas, so she just gave me
you got
one.
a stair stepper?
Yeah. My mom got 2 for Christmas, and she's like, "Hey, do you want my other stair stepper? Cause like I got no need for it." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take your stair stepper." So it's in the corner of my room right now. And I was like, "I'm gonna use it every day."
And you get to
And
use it.
then literally very next day, I had the flu.
But you better get on it every day, because I also have to start buying at-home equipment since my gym fucking moved.
Man, it always
How
sucks
are
when
you
that
fat?
happens.
So, chat, I am fat because I don't eat well. And I don't mean like I eat too much, I don't eat enough. So, my doctor says I'm in what's called starvation mode.
Yeah, your body won't accept things, so you actually do have to eat a certain amount of food a week.
Yeah, so my body is just like constantly storing fat in my stomach because it thinks I'm starving.
You know what? Maybe
Yeah,
that's
it's trying
my
to keep you
problem.
alive, Mizu.
But that doesn't make you fat.
It does.
Whoa.
I'm-
It does.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Yes, it does.
no, it's not. No, it does, but it's
It's-
storing. No, it's storing fat over muscle to
Yeah,
keep alive.
because
So,
It
no matter
uses,
how much you work out.
What?
yeah, so technically fat is another form of energy. It uses that energy so you can like do stuff. Like when you eat, it stores that energy so you can do stuff. But if you only eat a certain amount, like if you eat too little, what happens is your body saves that fat and that energy, and it builds up because it knows it's not gonna get enough nutrients throughout the day. So that it all builds up and it all like just kind of accumulates on the body at that point.
You know, maybe that's my problem. Because, like, I remember a couple of months ago, somebody said, dude, you look very underweight. And I'm like, really? Because, like, I'm always kind of conscious of my weight. And for my weight, or for my height, which is 6 feet, I'm very, like, in my BMI range. But I'm always, like, worried about it. But now that, that you mentioned that, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's completely possible your body goes into starvation mode.
Because, like, I only eat once a day when I'm working. And then when I'm not working, I eat a shit ton.
Look, chat, I'm not obese, but I don't like my figure to be out of shape.
It's
I mean, for the record, my
think
thing
that's
is,
it's probably what Lisa was talking about.
I
not
think
being not obese.
Well, okay, let me phrase it like this. You're not obese, you just haven't toned yet. You haven't toned your body. That's what my mother always told me.
And you just want to be pretty again.
Just tone yourself, you'll be very pretty.
Like, I barely eat throughout the day. Like, I eat, like, dinner, and then, like, maybe a snack after dinner. And that's all I eat the entire day. But, like, I know my body, like, hates that, so I tried to, like, start working out. And I don't know if it's helping or not, because of unhealthy eating habit, and working out still doesn't make a good balance.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So, after talking with Lumi, so Oka and Lumi both know this, I ended up buying an air fryer, and I'm hoping it will
Yeah, I was there when you
have
bought it.
Yeah, I'm hoping having it will convince me to, like, cook more real food and real meals.
me to cook more food.
Oh yeah, Akko, I think I said that to you. One of my things I want to do next year is just stop ordering out as much.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's something I'm gonna do too. Is order out less. Cause like I have been watching, and you know what? I can thank YouTube Shorts for this. I have been watching so many YouTube Shorts where people cook food that I'm just like, I want to do that. So like the other day, I made my very first steak, and now I'm like in the mood of like cooking more original looking things.
I'm starting to think that I am the most reasonable, well-adjusted adult in this call.
You are.
You are.
Listen,
You severely underestimate how bad off the rest of us are.
listen, I was in an okay place, and then the pandemic happened, and I think me and a lot of other people just kind of regressed in terms of like,
I got better during the pandemic.
well,
Because I couldn't afford to be a complete degen.
The only thing the pandemic did was make it so I didn't shave as often because I wore a mask every day.
some events make good and bad men / women, and it didn't help me that much.
It literally did nothing but make me a better human being because I had to be able to cook.
I think it made me
a
worse.
stupid budget.
It definitely made me worse.
So one of the things I've become very attached to now, like eating, is chili, because chili is super low calorie. But cause I use turkey and stuff, and it's super low calorie, but super overall decent ingredients and stuff for you.
Yeah.
If you're being smart, and that's become my go-to meal of choice, with a slow cooker, and I'm just like, yes,
I think
this is my life.
Do you just bring a slow cooker?
That's, super.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think another thing is super bad for me is that I work at I did just work at a restaurant, so all the unhealthy shit that be there, and I'd be seeing it, and I'm like, damn, that look really good, and it's really tempting,
Yeah.
It's
No,
hard to
remember.
do that when you're surrounded by it.
I live on the road.
Jesse, we need to cook.
Much. Remember, we need to cook. Wait, remember, I live on the road. It's I only really have just mostly fast food. So I don't really have the options.
Yeah.
So it's for me, it's you make a shit. Okay, I walk into a place, you have an option. Okay, there's McDonald's and Subway. Go to Subway. It's just little decisions.
Damn it, Subway always makes me sick.
I always like when I travel,
Jared
I go to
went
truck
there.
Stops, and instead of getting actual food at truck stops, all I get is a vitamin water and a bag of peanuts or something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way for me because it's I have to eat, and I only live on the road, so I don't have a choice. Also, for me, it's also the rule of it's also like I said, it's pick your poison.
Yeah.
I have many poisons.
I was also gonna say it's not just that, it's I go in there, I pretty much almost only drink water now. Very rarely do I drink anything else. If I do drink a soda, it's a Coke Zero or something. Just you gotta manage it.
I started drinking water more after I got my poggers. Use code Mizu Bathwater for 20% off your order or something.
So
water is always good.
Also, for a proper amount of dietary being under my diet of calorie counting, I can have 2 foot-long tuna Subway sandwiches a day, and that'd be all I could eat all day. But that's 2 foot-long Subway sandwiches. In reality, I only ever eat 2 of those. 1 of those.
Because I had my gym do a test on me, and they told me how many calories and stuff like that I could have a day. So I feel like fine. Hold on.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like how much are you working out as well. Like I don't really get to work out. Like when I'm at the terminal and stuff, I get to work out. Like tomorrow morning, I'll probably go to the gym before we start driving. But yeah, it's one of those things. I should probably go to bed now because it is 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been on stream for a year.
Yeah.
You have. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, Mizu, check your DMs. I sent you something powerful.
Oh dear.
Do you want me to check it now or later?
Yeah, right now. I'll send it over to you. He released a new video. Not a new one, just an old one, but it's so powerful.
Oh no, they actually sent us that in our Under the Tea Discord earlier.
Yeah, it's so powerful.
Oh, what?
He makes great videos.
The whatchamacallit, the Pope with the music.
Oh yeah. I saw that earlier.
You did it. You posted again. You did it. Yeah, no. There's something I want to send to Mizu, but I can't because he hasn't beaten Shadowringers yet.
Oh yeah.
So I got super distracted starting Stormblood, and I've just been doing crafting shit for a bit.
Mizu's not gonna get Stormblood done for a long time.
I mean,
yeah. So the problem is, I'm actually having fun crafting when
crafting is fine. It's just like I can never recommend it because it's just a huge money sink.
Oh, I'm not spending money on anything. That's how I've been doing it.
Yeah, I've never spent money on it either. See, the only one that I know that has spent money on it and has gone into Final Fantasy XIV debt is Temp. He's the only one that I know.
So here's the thing, right? Like, I'm not spending money on it necessarily, but I needed some like acidic secretions, and I didn't feel like collecting them, so I went and bought them from Balmung. And then I noticed, if I sell them on like my server, people are buying them for like 5 times the price there.
Yeah.
So, and there was a bot on Balmung selling them. He had literally like 20 stacks for sale. I bought half of them. Lumi bought the other half, and we've made like a fat profit over the last couple days.
Oh, it's so mean.
No, I do the same thing on my server. Like, and there's a lot of like just websites you can grab to check your data for your server.
Oh, you've been using Universalis or whatever?
Yeah. And so one of the things,
just buy shit from other servers and then sell it at a markup.
Well, why?
That's how the stock market works, chat.
Well, since I'm an Omni Crafter and Gatherer, I just go to whenever I see like a class quest thing that's like that's the headache thing that's really annoying to farm. I just go, that's expensive because those things are always expensive. I just farm like a shitload of them when I go out places. The only other issue is there's specific things that are like rare node shit that doesn't want to show up. And so you're playing a crapshoot with them.
The one thing I will say to pay attention to is the fashion report, because sometimes there'll be something really simple in the fashion report that everybody needs to buy a shit ton of, and they'll be like, well, I can go craft it, or I can buy it on the market. And it's one of those things where, oh, if it's this, just go make it. I remember one time I made a killing off of dyes because people wanted a specific amount of dyes for their fashion report.
Oh no, sometimes there's just I can send this to Oka, but I can't send this to Mizu because Mizu isn't there yet. But no, there's like fashion reports super good for money.
Yeah.
Especially if like a new mount comes out for the if a new mount comes out in the Golden Saucer, people are gonna go crazy.
Oh, I've seen that scene before.
What Lumi's been doing soon, where I just sell the grade 4 materials from the diadem.
That is a good thing to do, yes.
Yeah, apparently people just buy the grade 4s because they're too lazy to farm it.
Oh yeah,
Well, yeah, there's-
100%.
Yeah, people don't. It's a headache to farm.
Yeah,
I
you're
actually
doing
don't
it right
mind it.
now.
No, it's not that. No, Mizu. It's not that it's hard. It's not that it's tedious. When you spend 4 hours to get maybe a level, it becomes tedious.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like for fishing, it's tedious. For the others, I feel like I'm active enough that it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I mean, fishing, you just all you have to do is wait. You just wait around for the fishing thing. You just go on like the fishing boat. You like get like 20 levels at a time. It's super
See,
fast.
what's funny is that's not how I leveled up. I leveled up by just so what I did is I just leveled randomly by fishing in fishing spots, and then when it came to the class quest, I did the class quest. And that the class quest for fishing typically levels you up once because of how much how little XP you need to level up as a fisher.
Well, yeah, that's why you do like. Well, yeah, that's like the. I have no mouth of a screen method. I only do the fishing boat because it's just not worth like doing it the other way. It's so boring for me.
Yeah, I
'Cause I
agree.
can log in because there's set times for the fishing things. You just keep note of it. You go in, you do it once a day, you dip, get a couple levels. Because I burnt myself out on farming and all that stuff. Cause I got all the craft stuff done. Just the crafting part is fine. It's the gathering part that I fucking cannot stand.
Yeah. Happy New Year,
But yeah,
cat.
okay, sent me the video out. I can't wait to send music.
Yeah, I've seen that one before. I really can't wait for Mizu to meet that person.
Do you want my headset? Alright. Let's talk in my truck, mate.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's an angel in here.
Yeah, it's me.
No, it's
Oh, you said it before I could.
I don't think this abomination in front of me is one of you. This thing will try and murder. Actually, never mind. It is one of you.
Actually, yeah, I could never be an angel. My coworkers think that Satan or Lucifer just has a spot next to the throne for me because of how I act at work. Bro, I am honestly the worst fucking person at work. It's because of how I talk about customers.
Listen, I love everybody I deliver to, but sometimes I'm just like, to the people that, because I'm typically nice to my customers. However, when it comes to people on the road, if you don't know how to drive, I'm gonna curse the fuck out on you. Like, I get so pissed off at how some people drive. It's just like, bro, I know we live in the South, but could you not act like you just grabbed the stick this morning?
You know, as a truck driver, I feel
That's
you.
better. Oka knows a thing or two about grabbing the stick.
Exactly. Wait, what?
I had a customer came in and they didn't give any tips, and they came in twice in the same day, and I didn't get a single tip. And they were like, "Oh, it's the season of giving," but you didn't give me a single tip. They're like, "It's the season of giving, so make sure you give back." And I was like, "Yeah, cool, whatever." And he was like, "Yeah, cause don't worry, bro. Like this food's gonna go to like a homeless person. We're doing good with it." I was like, "Yeah, that's great. Get out." Like,
It's like,
it was
where's your
closing
goodwill
time.
for
I wanna
me?
go home. It's closing time. You didn't tip me. I want to go home. Get out.
Happy New Year, Fullinen. Thank you for the
Happy New
sub.
Year,
That
Ian.
is 16 months.
Wow. Are they your
I know,
longest
right?
sub?
They are.
Whoa. You got a keeper there.
We do.
I need to figure out who your longest sub is.
Oh, I just know.
Gosh.
Oh.
No, yeah, like legitimately the other day, somebody almost hit me because like, here's the thing. Where I live in the South, when it comes to the stop sign, it's typically whoever feels like it sometimes. It legitimately feels, because like when I was born, or no, when I got onto the road for the first time, the way it was explained to me is, when you get to a stop sign, it's whoever gets there first.
Oh my god, that's gross.
And if it's multiple people,
then you go right.
yeah, but if it's multiple people, you typically, the nice thing to do is let, like, what is it, like, what you just said, like,
Person to your right.
yeah, person to your right. But like for the most part, if you get there first, most people understand that you're just gonna go. But because of how my job works, and I need to come to complete stops because it's one, it's safe, and two, if I don't and I get into a crash, they're gonna know about it. But like typically people take me coming to a complete stop as me letting them move forward. It's like, no, I'm just coming to a complete stop. You're making a California rule, which is technically illegal, but you know, okay. And I remember the other day I was delivering to this this person. Now this wasn't the person I delivered to, but this is somebody next door. And they were at me. They're like, you ran a stop sign and you're speeding. And I'm like, what's the speed limit in residential areas? He's like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, it does matter. It's 30 miles an hour, sir. And I was going 20 or 25. I can tell you for a fact. So, you know.
Well, if you're going 20, then that actually is bad because you're 10 under the speed limit.
Well, yeah, but like in a residential area, like it really doesn't matter much because you know you start and stop really quickly. And when you're delivering to people with your tiny company, like I don't know, it really doesn't matter when you're in small areas.
Oka's already making all the excuses.
Well, no, I'm just saying that like typically I drive under the speed limit in areas where there are kids because I don't want to hit a kid. That's like this. That's like the last thing I want to do.
Man, fuck them kids. Man, I'm the.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, but my job. I like my job.
Man,
the job will understand that the kid ran in front of your car.
They'll understand.
Hey, look. It's like those protesters in Euro. What's the trucker? I stand with that trucker.
Okay. I mean, that's a different story.
There's also one thing about truckers that I've learned. Bro, if you try to fucking brake test a fucking trucker, you're fucking dumb as shit. I'm sorry.
I agree.
No,
I agree.
That's not even a thing about truckers. If you're trying to brake check a vehicle that's 20 times the size of yours, you're an idiot.
Oh, I agree.
Why are you even trying to do that?
No, I agree. Like, I don't drive, like, most people drive the box trucks, like, you know, Amazon or at FedEx. They all drive the big box trucks. I don't drive one of those because you have to be DOT certified. It's a fun little fact that not a lot of people know. Those are DOT certified, so I don't drive those. But I do drive a truck that is big enough and beefy enough where I look at how some people drive around me and I'm like, dude, do you want, like, I see some people in trucks and I'm like, dude, I know you like to play with your dick out sometimes with your truck, but it's just like, if you hit me, you're the one that's going to have the front half of your car sawed off, not me. This thing is cast iron steel.
Die?
Yeah, it's like literally just, bro, your little Tacoma there that's got all the plastic around it. It's really nice and shiny, and you like to,
I don't understand people, yo. I'm gonna brake check this truck that's going behind me at 80 miles an hour, yo.
Well, it's not even
don't
that.
Even worry about it. He'll stop in time.
Exactly. It's just like, are you challenging me, bro? And it's not even like when I'm following behind people. It's not typically my problem. My problem is people that want to pull out in front of me or pull me, or like, not pull me out, that like want to, fucking, what's it called? Like, cut me off. It's just like, you realize, I know my car may also have a little bit of plastic on it, but this thing is a lot of metal inside, and you will die if I hit you in the right spot. And I would prefer not to. That's like very inconvenient. I've filled out paperwork for shit like that before. I've done security with cops. It's not fun. I prefer to avoid it.
I'm a little too gone to remember what it's called, but it's like basically survival of the fittest. If it happens, it's their fault. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's time for me to sleep. Good
All
night,
right.
everyone.
You get a good rest. Oh, look at I.
Bye. See you next year.
See you next year.
Bye.
Bye.
Like at that point, it's completely their fault.
No,
The company should understand.
Because, see, that's the sad part. Like, here's the thing. My company does employ some sort of measurements to like record what we do to keep us safe. It's never just like, oh, we want to spy on you. It's all just like, we want to make sure that like if it's like they give us a dash cam basically because they want to make sure that if it's somebody else's fault, we can prove it's somebody else's fault, and I'm actually okay with that. But like, my company's always just, listen, please don't make it hard for us to defend you. And I'm like, okay, I promise.
It would never be hard as long as you take your side.
Exactly.
Think about it. If they always took your side, they would never have to do the hard part.
Never, yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So what if they face a class action lawsuit for basically lying?
Well, it wouldn't be a class action. It would just be one person that ends up dead.
money.
No, but like,
They could settle.
yeah,
We believe
not that
Occo
expensive.
100%.
Oh.
Like,
yeah. Just glad that the camera doesn't have audio, because sometimes I get very upset with these people. I like legitimately screams like, you motherfucker, you cunt, you piece of shit. How about you get off the road if you can't drive, you son of a bitch? I get very mean.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for people like Occo sometimes, unless I'm the person behind him. Because everybody knows I don't drive. I'm the kind of person that uses like a little e-bike because I'm one of those people. I'd rather not use gas.
I try to be very
Gas
careful around
expensive.
bikes.
Gas expensive.
Yes, it is.
But like every time I see a delivery driver and they pull over ever so slightly, I'm like, I can make that gap.
Oh, mean. What if that was me?
If anybody pulls over ever so slightly, I'm like, they have to get out and walk to the nearest house. I can make that gap. I try to go past them as quick as possible because I don't want to get stuck behind them. And then they have to make a stop every fucking block, yo, and I'll be like, ah.
See, it is true though. I mean, like, here's the thing. We're in the off season now. I told this to some other drivers now, because basically the off season starts a little bit into January, because like it's not off season yet. For those that don't know, I drive for a small trucking company that independently driving and operated. Basically, we do last mile for people, but basically through the Christmas season it's very heavy, but as soon as Christmas is over, like a little bit into January, all of the work drops to basically nothing. We go from like 30 to 40 different routes down to like 20 or 30, and so many people end up not getting work because of it. And so what happens is I don't end up stopping every block. I end up stopping every other street because not as many people are buying things. So I'm getting to the point where it's just like, it's going to take a while for me to complete my route, not because I have more stops, but because the houses are so much further apart.
Yeah, I used to do Omni
Uh-huh.
at a department, and doing Omni basically means you pack the goods before they, get like shipped out.
Yeah.
Or you go throughout the department store and you pick out the goods and then you take them to the back so they can be packed up and then shipped out.
Oh,
So,
like, what was that? Instacart?
it's kind of like Instacart, but like for an entire department. So, like,
Oh, yeah,
clothing,
yeah, yeah.
It's clothing, toys, what else? Home appliances, kitchenwares, anything within that department.
Yeah.
So, I used to go around and pick up, like, we used to have, like, little computers and stuff that told us, like, who ordered, like, what and, like, how to pack, like, what the... And basically, after, like, Christmas hit, it just fucking died. Like,
Yeah.
there was nobody ordering anything.
Like, during Christmas or after it?
After.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes. Like, right now, we're in the period where tax season is starting literally in a few hours, and that's when people are going to spend a little bit of money, but it's basically dead. Basically dead.
Tax season.
Yeah, I'm not going to have fun. I'm not going to have fun because I have a lot of
Getting
expenses.
money back that the government already took from us. That's crazy. Look, ever since I was told to not be excited about tax season because it's basically the government giving us money back, I always think of it like, you're just giving me back what I loaned you.
Yeah.
We're loaning the government money for them to give it back.
If they think that they took too much. See, because I own a business, I have a lot more little things I have to do on top of it. Like this year, I did the stupid thing, and I'm not going to make this same mistake next year. But like, I'm going to have to calculate all because like I bought a computer last year. I bought my model last year. I did all of these things that like
tax write-offs
are tax write-offs, and that's like a couple $1,000s. And it's just like, yeah, I did all these things. Hey, I also made a little bit of money, but not enough to cover all of these expenses. So,
Yeah, see, Fullen and they get money back because they're smart and they went to like their tax person with it. I don't know dick about taxes, so I haven't taken anything to my tax person.
Oh, I don't have a
I
tax
took-
person.
A financial algebra class. I forgot how to read tax tables.
All I know, once I get this money back, going right into saving. You're never getting this money back.
Yeah, I haven't
get
put
back into the
in-
cycle.
I haven't put anything down as a business expense.
Me either.
I don't run a business.
I think I got my PC
Well,
this
technically,
year. which is
technically,
wild.
if you VTube and you make a little bit of money from it, that counts. But if you don't want to count it until you make a lot of money, that's fair too.
Yeah, I got
You
my
just have to
PC
report
this
it.
year, and a new monitor this year. I think I got my new monitor like.
Yeah, no, I gave, I just go to a professional tax person. I just give them all the different forms I get from different places. I'm like, here, figure the fuck out. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do.
Yeah, we have like a local tax place that's done my stuff every year. And then I just have them like, they take their payment out of my tax return.
Yeah.
Oh, so I actually do get money back on my tax returns typically, right? Except there was one year where I worked out of state and I got like a letter from the government of the other state and it says, oh yeah, your tax return is $1,000. I was like, I get $1,000 back this year? They're like, no, you owe us $1,000. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I owe you
I
money?
think last year I only owed $1.
Oh, I normally get back 1,000 every year now.
No.
Like last year they were like, yeah, or like, well, I say last year because it's literally last year, but
Yeah.
it was literally like $1. They were like, yeah, you owe us $1, and I was like, for real? Are you kidding me?
He's like, can't you apply that to next year if I owe you something?
No. Said the IRS.
All over $1, yo. Oh my god. And
Here's
they
what I
took
would've
their
done.
dollar.
Here's what I would have done. I would have taken out a checkbook, which I do have a checkbook, and I would have just written out $1.00. And then I would have written a note that said keep the change.
I'll I have to know. Because I need to know who's paying if we go out. Do you actually give checks?
No, I don't.
Okay. I just need to know
No,
because
I
I'm not
don't.
having you hand anybody a fucking check. I used to work somewhere that accepted checks, and every old person that walked in and came up to the register, I would be like, oh no, they're gonna give me a check, aren't they?
No.
And they would give me a check, and it would be an entire, like, 15-minute process to get them out the door.
You
Like,
know, Oka, as long as you're paying, you can pay by check when we go out. As long as I don't have to pay for it.
No, what's funny, here, I'm gonna post it in general. There's this movie called The Big Lebowski. It came out in the 80s. The opening scene, and this is what made me think of it. In the opening scene, he's going to buy half and half because he like makes a special like tequila drink with half and half. And he walks up to the register, he writes out a check for 69 cents and then hands it to her. And he gives her the biggest, smuggest look. And she's so pissed off because she's like, bro, you're paying for this with a check. And you're paying with 69 cents. He's like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's how it felt. It's so annoying because you have to put the check in the machine to make sure, like, so the check makes sure the machine is good, like, or the
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pumped up right now. Don't
You're fine.
question my
You're good.
sentences. And you put it in the machine, and the machine like eats it like a nom 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 type shit.
I'm nom
Right?
that check.
And it takes like 30 seconds for the machine to go, yeah, this check is good, and then spit it back out at you, right? So then you have to turn the check over, write the date, the amount, even though the amount's already fucking on it, you have to write the date, the amount, and you have to do it in like a little cross section or whatever, right? So it has to be like, if you're playing like Foursquare, you ever play Foursquare as a kid? That's so, but like, granted, I'm getting off track. Like, you have to put it in like a little Foursquare or whatever. You have to write the date, the amount, the name, and all that stuff on it. And then you have to put it back in the machine, so the machine, like, realizes that, like, oh, you signed it or whatever. Like, you accept this as, like, actual, like, currency. And it spits it back out again.
Yeah.
And then you do all the normal stuff on the, like, the POS, or, like, the computer, basically. So it's like, this is so annoying.
No, I get it. I get it. It's just. I promise I won't use it. What I'm saying is, if you are a POS piece of shit to work for the government and you're like, you owe us $1, yeah, I'm sending you a check. Making you pay for it.
I'll send you a sack of pennies.
Yeah, but that's only 100
I'll take
pennies.
the pennies instead. Counting the pennies would be more fun than dealing with the check.
I don't know, I feel like the IRS is used to having bullshit.
Oh, so fun IRS story. But a couple years ago, like I did my own taxes through what you call it, TurboTax or whatever.
Yeah.
It was perfectly fine every year until one year I got my tax return sent back to me for the first time ever, and they said your tax return is wrong. So what's wrong with it? No, it's just wrong. It's like, can I know? Like, how do I fix it? They're like, oh, you just have to figure it out.
Yeah, I really hate that about American taxes. They don't tell you what you owe, but if you get it wrong, they get upset at you. It's just like,
no. So here it is, right? We go back and forth multiple times with the tax people at the IRS, and eventually I look up the local IRS office, which is like an hour away, and I said, fuck it, I'm going to the IRS office. I'm just going to talk to them and be like, what is wrong with it? So I go to the local IRS office with all my like paperwork and everything printed out. I'm like, okay, what is wrong with it? They shift me around between like 20 different people, everybody just constantly shoving me to somebody else.
Yep.
Until a guy with like a really fancy title on his name badge comes out, like one of the really higher up guys there. And he's like, okay, sir, so here's the issue. Your birthday is wrong.
Really?
Like, excuse me? It says, yeah, your birthday is currently listed wrong on your tax return. And I was like, explain, please. And they're like, well, your birthday should be 3 days ahead of where you say it is. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I know my birthday. So fun fact, I have had to report my birthday as 3 days ahead of where it is, because I have talked to like 20 different government officials in 7 different branches of government, and every single one tells me it's somebody else's fault that my birthday is now listed incorrectly in their database.
Wow.
None of them will, all of them say they can't change it. And everybody's like, oh yeah, it's this other department's fault, it's not ours.
And I thought changing my name was a hassle when that happened.
Yeah, I thought that
last
was
year,
impossible.
when I did my tax return, they wouldn't give me my money because I had not worked for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So like before that, I had worked multiple jobs, saved up a lot of money, so I could like have like a year off to myself, just like completely just not work. And I started working again, filed my tax return, and then last year they were like, yeah, we just want to make sure it's you because you haven't filed, you know, your taxes, but like in like a year and a half, you know, so we just want to make sure it's you. So I had to call in and then tell them all the information. And even though I told them all the information, like, yeah, but how did you put it in on the website? And I'm like, I don't have my laptop on me. I was calling so I could tell you that it was me. Like, do you need my social alert? I can give you all that shit, but I don't have my laptop on me to tell you what I put down or anything. Like, and then I had to call back, and every time I tried to call back, they were like, "Well, the lines are busy, so if you could just call back later." Not even put me on a like waiting. It was just if you could just call back later. Nobody's calling back fucking later.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
I have you on the line now. Can we call now?
I'll tell you guys a fun
I'll
story.
just put my phone aside for an hour and a half while it's on waiting or something. Like, I don't mind.
I'll tell you guys a fun story, and I feel okay telling this, because it's not like that big of an incriminating thing or whatever. So,
oh, it's very incriminating.
When I was young, my stepdad adopted me because my biological father is pee-pee poo-poo doo-doo, basically, and we were all separated from him.
Doo-doo butter.
Yes. In the state that I lived in, it only costs you $20 to change your name. If you're being adopted. Because I was like, oh, I just changed my name. If you want to, like, actually change your name without this process, you have to petition the government to let you do it. And then people have to say whether or not they agree with you changing your name. Like, people can say they don't agree with you changing your name. But if you get adopted by your dad, it's $20. And I shit you not, the worst part about that wasn't the government, because it was seamless. Like, we went, we got the shit filled out, got done in like a day or two. The worst part is when I went to my job and told them I changed my name. It took them 3 months to actually recognize it, because like, oh, we need this information, and then I hand it over. And then they're like, oh, we lost it, so we need you to bring it back. And it's like, can I send you fax this? And I'm like, no, you have to bring it to the office in person and all this shit. And the thing that really sucked about this is I already had a new ID, I already had new information, all that stuff. If a cop needed to talk to, because I worked in private security, I worked with people in a professional manner that needed to know my name. So let's say a cop just comes up to me and he's talking to me, and he says my name, and he's like, oh no, that's actually my name. Or they need to, for some reason, identify me. They're like, this is different information. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get that shit sorted out because it's not my name anymore. But because it's not official at work, I can't wear new uniforms. I had some weird conversations.
My friend also changed their name at work. Like in the files and stuff, it still has like their old name.
They have to keep that, yeah.
But everybody at work and everything, and even if you like ask the manager and stuff, just calls them by their new. Like,
yeah.
No, like just because they can't change it doesn't mean they don't have to acknowledge it. Like everybody knows you have a new name. Just call you by the new name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like address you by the new name.
Like I know on official documents, like I talked to the people and they're like, for up to 5 years, you must use your old name in tax documents to prove that that is still you. And it's like, okay, I understand. And it's not like a big thing. I just changed my last name. I didn't change my first name at all because I was okay with my first name. But like, you know, it was just crazy. Because they're like, oh, you still have to list this on your tax documents. And like,
Miss Takoyaki.
I mean, the lesson here is that the government sucks.
yes,
Yeah.
pretty much. You know, that horse VTuber, I asked her,
Horse VTuber.
yeah, there's a
Horse
horse girl VTuber. Her name is, oh, what was her name? My brain is like dying right now. Let me pull her up.
Horse VTuber.
Yeah, that's something. I'm glad somebody else thought it. Like, horse VTuber. He was
Listen,
like...
you made the Sentussi video. You can't speak right now.
I made an entire video convincing chat that fucking centaurs are S tier. Yes.
So, their name is...
They are S tier, though.
They're Tomoe Umari, and they are a horse girl VTuber that's like super duper they're like very much love America, which I think is kind of cool. And they're like, vote for me in 2024. And I tweeted them and I said, Tomoe, as a full-blown I said librarian. I didn't mean to misspell that. I meant to be librarian because I'm making fun of like not being any political party. I was like, as a full-blown librarian octopus, I believe in being left the fuck alone. Will you promise to leave me alone if I give you my taxes? And they said yes. So I'm voting for them in 2024.
Yes. A librarian octopus. I'm pretty sure they would leave you alone.
Yes, they would.
That librarian octopusy hit hard.
I also told them that I would vote for them if they brought back duels.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it do, Mizu.
What?
He said that.
Octopussy.
I was gonna say it do.
I mean, I just say what comes to mind.
It's 12:50 for me. All right, chat. In about 4 minutes, I'm gonna pull up a video.
Nice.
Yeah, Oko's got plans.
I do.
She's got plans. I'm scared. Somebody hold me.
I can't hold anybody.
Let me preload it on my actual...
I have a government document you have to sign first if you want me to hold you.
What?
I have to alert everybody in the neighborhood.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Why? What did you do
Me
this
too.
time?
I did nothing. I'm a good fish.
Then why do you need a whole ass document? Hang on.
Mizu associates with me. That's what's problem.
It's because of the Twitter people. You know, they're always watching Mizu. He just has to. He's trying to be a good boy.
It's because of the Twitter freaks.
Listen.
It's a waiver.
If they see you holding me, they can't cancel. They can't go after me. I have no Twitter. They can't cancel what they don't see.
Twitter isn't a real place.
Guavi has a point. Twitter isn't a real place. That's what gets me like so miffed. Is like people get so pissed off over Twitter shit, and it's just like, bro, you realize if you walk out the door and down the street, the next 10 people you talk to either won't have a Twitter or don't give a shit about what's going on it.
Except for the people who do give a shit about what's going on it.
Well, yeah, but like
Twitter,
the majority of people you will find will just don't give a shit.
Yeah, people that act like they give a shit on Twitter don't actually give a shit in their everyday life.
No, they don't.
They just say what's on Twitter because they either want to be part of the drama or they want to pick a side. There is no, like, you don't care about it IRL. You're not going about your day like, ooh, I'm so mad that this random VTuber that I just learned about yesterday said something I didn't like. Like, no.
Yeah. That's why I just like look at the Twitter stuff and it's like, you realize that like people don't act like this IRL. Like, yeah, it's fun. Like, listen, I get it.
Except for
it's
the
fun.
people who do act like that.
Yeah, but it's a very slim minority. That's the thing. It's like some people believe that like, and I have to constantly remind myself and others this, that like some people believe that like people act like this all the time. It's like, no, they don't. Most people act like normal people.
I couldn't imagine getting off Twitter, going to my friends and being like, guys, did you see this on Twitter? It's so aggravating. Like, no. If I'm talking to my friends about anything on Twitter, I'm showing them the last meme I looked at. Like...
Exactly. The only people I do that to is Mizu and Lumi, because they're the ones that are there with me and it's part of our job.
See, I sometimes talk about Twitter drama when it pertains to a YouTuber, because well, with my IRL friends, because we do YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't about when YouTubers or whatever you call it. Funny enough story. I remember I was walking home from work with my friend because we used to work. And I was walking home, and it was at the time where like a recent like YouTuber got called out or whatever, and I was like, yo, I would hate it if like my favorite YouTuber such and such got called out like that. But I don't think he ever would. You know, it's like super clear. Like, he's such a cool dude, and I watch him like every Saturday because he gets with all his friends and like does stuff. And I was like, if it ever came out that like he was doing this kind of stuff, I'd be fucking devastated. And that same night where I tried to defend him to my friend, it came out, and my friend messaged me on Twitter like, "This your man's," and I was so mad.
Like, no!
You jinx yourself.
No!
Good job.
So now I just don't care, and like I watch YouTubers and content creators in general as content creators. Like, I know that sounds like dehumanizing, but like I'm not gonna attach myself to somebody who I don't know who can also let me down.
Yeah.
That doesn't make like to me that doesn't make sense.
Nice enough though.
Oh my gosh, whenever fireworks go off outside, my model goes kind of crazy.
2024 is the year I'm starting my VTuber journey. Good luck, Kieran.
Alright, chat.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
Here.
Good fucking luck.
I'll stream this in a moment. Alright, chat. This should be perfectly aligned with midnight. Should be.
Keyword should.
I know nothing about Warfare.
It's okay. All you need to know is this is pretty badass. And I'm gonna get a copyright claim because it's a really good song.
I'll watch it inside.
good.
You want to have his babies for real? Is that what it says?
Hey,
Digital
yo.
Soul Spark, thank you for, let's see, is that a sub or is that a follow? Thank you for the follow, welcome, Happy New Year. It's almost Happy New Year, chat. It's almost Happy New Year.
Not for me, I got an hour left.
All content creators are safe.
Oh yeah, there's
Don't
some
worry
people
about
behind
scripts.
Akko. I forgot about that.
I'm still
We got
stuck in-
3
I'm
minutes
still
to
stuck in
go,
23.
chat. Slurp. Or sup, excuse me, sup.
You said slur?
Yes, okay. I had somebody that would come into my chat and legit say that, so listen.
But what if
I don't think they'll come into my chat anymore after what happened, but yes.
Oh, well, unfortunate.
That's unfortunate, I know.
I can sleep slurp in your chat. Hold on.
Oh gosh.
We can all slurp in your chat.
Okay. I really hope I timed this right. If I got it wrong, I'm gonna be so sad. I think I did, though.
Trust your time.
Keep going, Arthur.
Oh.
You're the responsible one.
Follow him into hell if you have to.
Group slurping.
Group sloping session. In 5 seconds.
Oh, such a good song, though. This is like one of my favorite songs, like, now. See, look, chat, it's 11:55 in game, so it's almost midnight. Although it's 11:58 right now.
We're getting closer.
We're getting closer, chat. See, the cool thing, actually, I won't spoil it, because you guys don't know. I won't spoil it yet.
Even if you did, I'd forget in the next 2 months.
I really hope we get this game in the main game.
This person has, like, the worst aim possible.
They weren't playing it during a live... This was during a live stream. Well, not just a live stream, they were at a physical con, so they were showing this off at like a Comic-Con-esque event. Chat, we got 50 seconds to go, chat. Are you ready? I hope I'm
The final stretch.
The final countdown.
I really hope I got this right. It looks like... I think I did. I might be off by like a second.
Oko's super proud of herself. for this idea.
I am, because like it's perfect, and I had this at the last second. Alright, chat. Are you on time tonight? Are we on time tonight? Alright, get ready, chat. Count down with us. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yay!
It's fucking 2012.
Oh gosh. They actually did a countdown. They actually
didn't happen.
Shit.
Oh gosh, they actually did a countdown in the game as well, so it was perfect. Oh, we went back to 1999, chat. Congratulations.
I'm not coming this year, technically. No, it's this year.
Yeah, it comes this year. I'm so damn excited for it.
Surprisingly, no fireworks. Oh, well, no, because technically they shot all their fireworks earlier.
Oh goodness.
Is that what that sound is? I thought it was just Akko fighting her chair.
No, that's a fireworks. My window's open because it's hot. I can hear.
Sounds
Let me
like
shut it.
popcorn going off next to your mic.
Akko, poor baby. He's so hot, but hell.
Yes, it is hot. I have poor circulation in here. Like, very poor.
Tu madre.
That's why I don't have an axolotl yet, because, like, if an axolotl doesn't get enough cool air, they get stressed out and die faster.
You were planning on getting an axolotl?
Yes, I plan on getting one. It'll be the family pet.
So you want me to come down in the heat and dry up and die?
I do that every day.
No, you can get in the tank with the axolotl.
No,
Although axolotls are very territorial.
Frog. I will dry up and die.
Don't be a pussy. I do that every day and I'm fine.
You dry up every day?
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Nah, it can't be me. I gotta constantly be wet, you know?
Oh gosh.
It's always hot in here. Alright?
Dry as the Sahara over in
My
Guapiz.
brain is probably melting at the moment.
Debt time. That's right, it is now officially tax season.
Let's go!
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I'll put it off.
Remind me in
Good night. Good
2
night.
months.
I can't wait to put all my taxes into a new model.
I will only worry about it when I get my W-2.
I can't wait to put all my taxes into a 4080. I have a 3080, but I want a 4080.
You know,
I hate that I know nothing about computers, yo. I just be getting computers and be like, ah, yeah, this plays the game that I want at 120 FPS. That's good enough for me.
I know a ton of shit about. I built my first gaming PC. All right, I built it.
Oh, they're still going over there, Akka.
yeah, they are.
I thought it was like slowing down, but it's still going.
Show us the fireworks.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I wonder how. Let's look at Mizu's fighting a dog.
Darn right I am.
Don't let the bug or the spooky, scary skeleton skull thing.
I hate the dog because it does way too much fucking damage. There we go. Now I just gotta deal with the worm.
Tano, what did you just say? Actually, I'll put that in my...
I feel bad for people trying to sleep at a regular time on years.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, most people don't work tomorrow, so, you know. Most people.
I do.
Mizu does.
Which is
surprisingly have off tomorrow.
Which is why, unfortunately, chat, Mizu will be going to sleep.
Oh, you going to sleep now?
Yeah, I wanted to make it to the next day.
Okay.
For you.
I totally
Even though it was
understand.
for me an hour ago.
I totally understand.
Still stuck in 1 3 here.
Also, Mizu is still partially sick.
Yeah, you are still a little bit sick, so I don't want you to stay awake when you...
Right now, it's really just manifesting as my voice hurts a lot, and everything is always really hot.
Just have some of your friends magic school bus their way into your body and fight off the sickness.
I will be live for a little bit longer, but not too much longer, because, like, yay, New Year's, but it's like, I'm gonna go to bed and sleep in tomorrow and do nothing, because...
Night, my finnies. You guys have a good one.
You too.
Good night. Get better. Completely. Get over the ligma.
No, get worse.
Finish removing the ligma.
Get well soon.
Oh, did you raid me? You did.
I did raid you.
Thank you. I can
Where would
close
you
your...
expect me to raid?
No, that's fair. I'll make sure they go somewhere better. After me. After me, of course.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good night. goodness. Oh man. Now it's just us.
Like, dude.
Just the. I mean, Tanakumi's in the other VC. I
Yeah,
don't know
you know
if
what?
they wanted to come in or not.
I'll
That's
ask.
up to them.
Tano, do you want to jump in and talk for a few minutes?
Tano, come in here. Tano likes all my tweets, yo. Tano's a real one. Come in.
He is. Tano, I won't pull you in unless you want to be in here. It's up to you. Good song. Sure. Sure.
Hold on.
Sure.
I was about to say something. I was about to say it to me that N-word Tano. Like, I can't say that on stream.
What?
That'd be an interesting way to start the year.
I can't say that. It's not my stream. If it was my stream, I definitely just would have just said it.
What is
Said what?
You dare hold yourself back from the N-word?
When I'm
Oh,
on
goodness.
somebody else's stream, yes.
Mm.
You don't have the balls like I do.
Nah, I can give myself them though. I can change gender at any time.
There we go. Oh,
Got me
goodness.
there.
N-word hours.
Real N-word hours.
Oh man.
Oh goodness. Everybody chose violence today.
You don't choose violence. You
I
say
mean,
yes.
it
Alright,
is really.
I'm gonna turn that off. Give me a second.
Okay.
It is pretty
Hey.
late. I mean, it's like 1 a.m. Like I said, I won't say it though unless Akko specifically says I can. But like,
If you can find a funny way to do it, you know what? I don't care.
bro, what do you consider funny? Because I think it's
I don't
funny
know.
either way.
I don't know. It's like with it's like with all jokes. I don't care unless you find a fun way to make it. I don't know, just make it fun.
Well, if I read chat, because technically, if I said it's real, it's reading chat technically, right? So like, if I said, "Hey yo, real nigga hours," would it be?
Yes, it would be fine.
Twitch, my human
Go
form.
easy,
Twitch, my human form is of color. Twitch, all right.
I am a POC. I'm allowed to say this.
And if that's not good enough, you won't read Akko's bio anyway. So just look at her skin color instead.
That's racist. Is that colored?
Nobody ever reads your bio. Let's be
No,
honest.
they don't. They don't. The day that I get canceled is because somebody's like, "Wait, you're not black," and I'm like, "No, I'm tan."
The day that I get canceled is because I said the N-word. But I'm black, so that'd be funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, my human form is a person of color.
he's black, so it's okay.
Because showing you humans my pink form would throw you guys into a fucking frenzy.
We can make I guess we could make exceptions for pink people.
Pink people?
No,
Pink
you
people,
guys,
yes.
you guys have had me locked up in Area 51 20 seconds after.
But I wouldn't lock you up. Man,
I mean, you probably would, but not for Area 51. Maybe
I wouldn't lock
I don't
you
really
up.
know who you are, but like I can already tell it's gonna be it's gonna be 50 Shades of Pink after you
my
get done with me. I
gosh.
don't know about that.
Pinkers.
I wouldn't lock you up. Look,
Hire the Pinkertons. Bad joke.
I have people earn their N-word passes, alright?
You ask nicely.
The N-word pass. That's crazy.
I think I gave my Asian friend his N-word pass, and he said he's gonna use it in February. I'm like, what do you mean by that?
Why does it have to be February? I mean, isn't February when Chinese?
Wait, yeah, it is.
I thought February was also. Wait, you said Asian friend, and I instantly thought of Chinese New Year. I have to be fucking racist, yo. Hold on.
No, the thing is, I gotta look out for a call now in February. I don't know when, but I just gotta look out for it now, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Chinese New Year is in February. That's why he's using it.
I once handed out an N-word pass to an Australian friend, and one day it just slipped out. He slipped out.
It's so funny because I never say stuff like this in my own like stream. I'm gonna get canceled off of Occo.
You'll be fine. She
Canceled for being black. It's racist.
Oh man, there comes a strike.
Dude, if
they're gonna be like this VTuber claims to be POC, but nothing about them is POC. Not their model, the way they talk, or their mannerisms. And I'm like, all right.
Do you gotta be a certain way in order to validate your person of color?
I mean,
status?
do you eat well done steaks or not?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
How do you guys eat your steaks?
No comment.
Yes.
Exactly. You see what I mean? I eat medium. You see what I mean?
I'm dying.
Nobody would ever believe me when I say that. Like, I'm allowed to say it.
Nobody believes me because of my voice.
I believe you. It doesn't matter about the fucking voice. If you still eat well done steaks.
Well, if I eat well done steaks, I get stabbed.
By the steak?
Yeah, pulls out a knife, stabs me in the face.
You know.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Oh, you're fine. You're totally fine.
Please go. Please go off, mommy.
Huh?
You want me to get mad at you for that?
No, I said go off. I meant like, oh my god.
Go off. Get off.
I'm holding back so much. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna stop this.
Tano, I'm so sorry. Tano,
No, it's not you, not you. I'm playing Smash Bros. I'm getting my ass handed to me. I'm gonna stop.
I stopped playing Smash when I started taking showers, so it couldn't be me.
Oh, that's insane to say. That's crazy. That is insane.
That's fucking insane, bro.
I can't tell if we went too far. Did we go far enough? No, I'm kidding. We
I
did.
was back
It's
during
fine.
the pandemic.
Listen.
I stopped playing Smash during the pandemic. That's crazy.
No, I stopped playing online a long time ago. I just fight like 2 Kazuya's and just call it a day.
Nux Taku says, I pledge to spend less time on Twitter in 2024. Good luck with that one, buddy.
Right.
I'm always
Good
on
luck to you.
Twitter. I just don't be saying that. I just like watching y'all make fools of yourselves, to be honest.
Yeah. Like I did last night. It's very listen, it was for the entertainment, so I'm glad that everybody was entertained by it.
Yeah,
I
my
didn't even know what was
tweets
going
are
on
all
outside.
bangers.
You said that you talked about it tonight.
And it was entertaining, wasn't it?
It was very entertaining.
Then I don't regret anything.
It's like I was reading, like, okay, I'll be perfectly honest. When I was reading all that, I was like, damn. Good thing people don't look at bios, so they'll never notice I'm with her. like, and the thing is, because like you said, people are going after your friends. I'm like, yeah, but people don't read bios, so nobody's gonna ask me anything.
Yeah, nobody reads the bios. Nobody. Either they don't read, or they just don't care.
Because honestly, even if anybody did come to me, which they didn't, I would have just been like, oh wow, that's a shame.
Anyways.
Anyhow.
But my
Again,
tweets are always bangers. That's why Tano be liking them.
Again, my only thing is just
I'd be like halfway asleep by reading them and then forget about them like within hours.
Yeah.
Those are the best kind of tweets, bro.
Like again, my entire thing was just like, okay, listen, you're cheering me on while I'm talking about actually, like, topics that people actually care about. But the moment I go after somebody, it's not even going after, it's just ranting about how I feel. But the moment I talk about somebody that I have had emotional investment in for multiple years and have been emotionally, like, watching not only degrade themselves, but hurt other people. That's one of the reasons why I'm so invested, because, like, they are rude to other people. and they hurt other people. Like the moment I go after them, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's all over. What's funny is they were talking in their chat in their server, and they're like, oh, Akko's not gonna get to work in the industry again. It's like, motherfucker, you obviously don't work around drama or commentary people, because I still will, bro. I will work.
Where did they even get that from?
No, I have no idea.
We destroyed Akko's career.
We destroyed
She'll
Akko's
never
career.
make it.
She retracted her tweets.
Never make it.
She retracted
you
her
and your
tweets.
4,000 follower babies will definitely keep her from growing. Like,
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
That is crazy.
I don't know, Dawn. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say anything rude, but like the fact that like if that was what was said, that doesn't make sense. Because there are people that are absolutely hated that are still absolutely killing it in content creation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Keemstar. I mean, I'm not trying to be another Keemstar,
Oh yeah, Keem.
but
Yeah, but
like,
okay, but also like look at
But-
like LTG, like Low Tier God. People in the fighting game community hate him, but people in the fighting game community can't live without him.
yeah.
You know, like he is a necessary evil that we just need.
I mean, he's garbage at fighting games, but we like to laugh at him.
You say he's garbage,
Yeah.
but he's kind of better than me. That sucks, because I actually play a lot of game really well. But like,
I
it
don't
sucks.
play Street. I don't even know what fighting game he's on right now, but I mostly just play GG.
I remember he was playing Smash on like, he was playing Smash a couple nights ago or something like that. Just he framed it as just chilling. But I know if you play like fucking Mario or some shit, he fucking ban your ass. Like,
You get that
Wow.
ass banned.
get that ass banned.
Get that ass banned. Get
that-
that ass
It's
banned.
funny. I want to do that one day where I say, hey, if you play this one character in this one game that we're doing, I'll ban you, and then just watch people come in and just like, well, I said I'd do it. You playing the game.
Okay, so I've told Akko this, but I don't think I've made it like public, like to other people, like people other than my stream. I play a lot of Mario Kart, and the one day my friend was just coincidentally bodying me in every race,
I remember
and I was like, you know what? Fuck you, and I unfriended them on my fucking Switch, like on stream, like in front of everybody. I was like, fuck you, and I unfriended them. And then I think the next night I was streaming again, and like shit was just not going right. And they were talking in chat, and they were talking shit because everybody likes to talk shit on the streamer or whatever. And I was like, bro, if you say one more fucking thing, you're getting your ass banned. Like,
You get that ass banned.
I said, word for word, I understand why LTG bans people.
Oh my gosh.
Or DSP.
A VTuber said 14 hours ago, I regret to inform you that I'll be ceasing all activities in 2023 due to personal reasons.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
And it was a VTuber called Mood Jelly, but they said in 2023. That's the thing that was like, aha, I get you there.
Yeah, that was a bad joke. I'm not gonna lie.
That deserves
That
a
was-
laugh
that was-
track.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I don't have a laugh track yet. I should start downloading some sound bites for that.
Womp womp.
I have a laugh track.
Oh my gosh.
I was reading your chat. LTG says Sor uses a slave plantation key as his weapon.
Excuse me?
I'll be right back. I gotta leave for that. I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
Oh no! No!
That sounds so bad. What?
Oh lordy! He didn't say he. There's no way he said that.
What made you go with that verse?
Ain't no way he said that. Ain't no way.
Mm.
Ain't no way, bro. I don't believe you. I need proof. You better send me the proof.
He did?
Unless it, or else it didn't happen. All right.
Here's the thing. I almost want to see the clip, but I would not play that on stream because that sounds a little bit like.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
Ain't no way. Ain't
Yeah,
no
that sounds
way.
really
That's
bad.
oh my lord. That's the equivalent of Kanye saying slavery was a choice. You want to become Kanye now? You don't want to become Kanye.
What is Kanye even doing?
I don't fucking know no more.
I heard he issued an apology. Like a
What did
formal.
he do this time? Alright,
I think it was it was
everything. What
I
did
think it
he
was
do?
due to his anti-Semitic opinions.
Oh, that again?
Yes.
Not again.
Like 2 years since he did some shit like that.
Yep.
Last time he did that, he was in the White House.
All right, I'm back.
You're back.
Kanye and politics mix as well as
Religion and
All I
politics?
heard was Kanye. That's crazy.
Kanye and
Because-
politics mix as well as what doesn't mix with whatever else doesn't mix.
Politics
Like-
and
like
religion.
water and oil.
Yeah, water and oil.
But like, hear me out. Kanye was still in my top 5 for 2023 when it comes to music. I don't
He was in my top 5 for 22.
like hear me out.
I mean, you can separate the person from his music, yeah, understand that.
He's kind of fucked up, but Graduation is
He
still
also
one of the
dropped-
best albums ever made.
He also made Graduation.
Oh yeah, that's your pinpoint right there.
And my
Are you
Beautiful Dark
lying?
Twisted Fantasy.
Listen. I'm done defending Kanye since like July. Yeah, I was done with it. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't be with the crowd.
I admit
can't defend him no
we
more.
can't defend Kanye, but we can't let him going down take Graduation with it. Like,
Yeah.
Listen, but the thing is, after his mother died, he did go batshit.
He did.
He did. So
Made a
I wouldn't
whole
count Graduation as him now.
Whatever. Y'all remember Donda 2? I wonder whatever happened to Donda 2.
I don't know who that is. Oh, you talking about the one was named of his mother, I think.
He made a Donda 2 after his first album, Donda, which was named after his mother.
Oh goodness.
He put it on that stupid stem player.
I feel like we're like way out of like Akko's like zone. Like Akko's like
I'm gonna-
regular people music.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
Not an
act-
OST. Oh
I,
no.
I really don't listen to a lot of his stuff. I don't think I've actually heard very much of his stuff. Period. It's not that I don't
feel
like
you
him.
Have
You probably
just like
have.
like at random times when other people are like blasting music or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not like you like recognize it or acknowledge it is like Kanye. You
Yeah,
know?
probably. Like I know enough Drake to recognize Drake when I hear it, but like that's everybody. I feel like everybody does.
You ever heard?
tired of
Can we,
Drake.
you ever heard? Can we get much
I'm tired of him.
higher?
Sometimes we
I'm
laugh,
tired of
sometimes we
Drake.
cry. Sometimes
You know what? I do think I've heard that one.
No.
You heard that? Can we get much higher?
Yeah, I've heard that one.
That was Kanye.
Okay, fair enough.
He was mean to death. Tired of that.
That was him. I hate it.
I miss the old Kanye.
Straight from the go, Kanye.
No, the fish got away.
Bro, I needed people to talk to music about like with for so like when I became a streamer, I realized how many people don't listen to anything outside of gaming OSTs. I feel so isolated not being able to talk to people about just music, like mainstream music anymore. It's so weird to me.
I mean, I listen to stuff outside of that. It's just I'm very limited sometimes. I
You
listen
ever
to
just
obscure
listen to
shit.
Monster Cat out of nostalgia?
Oh gosh,
Oh
are
my
they still
God.
around?
Yeah, they're still around.
Bro, Monster Cat used to be the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody was listening to them, yo.
Everybody, bro.
What rank do I need to be able to talk to you guys? It's personal invite for these streams. If I do things like member streams,
We're special.
yes.
That's
No. When I do member streams, which I need to get back to this year, I'll get back to more member streams. But for stuff like this, it is mostly invite only.
It's a
Never thought
very
I'd get so far.
VIP kind of like stream.
12
And not to say you can't give VIP, it's just very difficult to give VIP. I kind of snuck my way in by rizzing up the streamer.
There we go. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Dragon. I'm gonna change the game up a little bit.
I stopped doing streams where I used to make beats because one guy actually recorded the beat I was making and took it. And I couldn't take it
really?
because I didn't save it. Yeah. And that's why I don't really make yeah, I know it sucked. He recorded while I was doing the stream because I was quiet the whole time. And he got it registered before I could even save it. So I do have the DAW for it, but I can't do nothing now.
And you didn't save the VOD?
No.
Oh, if you would have saved the VOD.
This is when I first started like streaming like 3 years ago, and I was just so mad. I was like, bro.
Nah, if you would have saved
Never
the VOD,
again.
it would have been over.
I didn't know how to.
See, I would see if I do ever get back into drawing, I would never draw on camera because I saw that somebody like took an AI model, grabbed a screen grab of somebody's like in progress work.
It was for like one of the Genshin characters, like Raiden Shogun or whatever. I remember when this. Sorry to cut you off. I was
you're
just
good.
excited to know something about
You're good.
something.
You're good. No, but they like used a model and trained it and finished the drawing, and then the artist was like, "Well, I can't finish this now." But like, it's just kind of funny because like, AI is really weird because I do think that it's like gonna be interesting, but people have to remember like if they do shit like that, you can't enforce it by copyright because AI is not protected.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
it is.
Because the funny stuff that has come out of AI and used respectfully has been the funniest, like greatest shit ever.
Yeah.
Right? But when you use AI in a dangerous way, it's gonna be very like bad.
Well, I like to think of it like when
I can't believe you say that.
like when computers came into the fold, a lot of traditional paper painter artists were like, this is going to ruin our ability to make art. And those it's like, here's the thing. I think there is enough people that like real art that they're not going to go to some AI artist to get art done.
Define real art, though.
Done by a human, not by a robot that's been trained.
Art is subjective.
I mean, sure, I do agree with that. But what I'm saying is,
there's no such thing as real art.
What I'm saying is,
technically, yeah.
Most people, like the audiences that will pay for art, aren't gonna go to AI art and enjoy it. Like me, for example, I know. I used to have a model that I like messed around with because I thought it was interesting. I wanted to mess around with it, but then I realized that I actually really don't care for AI art. I actually really enjoy like paying somebody to draw something that's made for me. That like, and even though like, cause like my artist Ari, even though it takes time for him to produce things that I want, it's
He's
still
very
worth
quick,
it.
though.
He
Ari
is pretty quick.
Very quick.
He is. I mean, here's the thing. I don't care if he takes time because if he takes time, it's totally fine with me. But like, the point I'm trying to say is, I don't care if it takes a while because the end product is mine. You know what I mean? But when an AI makes, yeah, exactly. When an AI makes something, it's just like, it doesn't feel that interesting. It doesn't feel that fun, you know?
The thing that gets me about art is I don't like the way it blends color. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it does fingers. I don't like the way it does I don't like the way it does clothing designs.
I doesn't know what a button is.
I don't like the way the patterns don't match. Like, there's so many inconsistencies to AI art that it makes me go ill.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah,
and
I
it's
agree.
not like somebody purposely drawing these inconsistencies because they want to be chaotic. It's more so it's just AI doesn't have the capabilities to actually make things coherent. And a lot of people are like, oh, but the ass and the boobas are big, and I'm like, okay, but like everything around it looks like fucking shit.
That's about all it's good at.
There's a good scene from iRobot that it makes me think of a lot. I'm trying to find it. I think, yes, it is this one. Okay, you guys have all seen iRobot, right? With Will Smith?
Yeah.
Alright.
No.
Yep.
Since the stream isn't monetized,
really good.
this is okay for me to play. So like he's talking to the robot, and he's inquisiting the robot, and like he tells the robot like you can't create and all that kind of stuff. And let me
Get hungry, they don't.
let's see.
Robots don't feel. Want to explain why you were hiding at the crime scene?
There it is.
Yo, Will Smith used to be a goated actor.
He was. I really loved his acting.
He still is, in my opinion.
He still is, but like
He's still a good actor, but I feel like he doesn't get as like it doesn't blow up as much as it used to when you hear like Will Smith is acting in a role or anything.
we're not gonna ever look at him the same ever again. Not after the slap.
An imitation of life. Can a robot write a symphony?
Redeem my boy.
Can a robot turn a canvas into a beautiful masterpiece? Can you?
That's a good point. He's like, can you turn something into something? And he's like, can you? She's like, no, but I'm a human. Remember when Smith was a fish? Was he a fish?
Yeah, and fish and Shark Tales.
That's right, he was. Oh my gosh.
They gave all the fish really big lips.
I remember
all, like,
that.
The colored actors and
Oh
stuff.
my
Yeah.
That's racist.
Well, the fish that like
about
that,
me is my.
That's racist.
Man, the only thing big about me is my Pete.
Huh?
Nah, finish that.
Nah, I completely
Finish the
understand.
sentence.
You can finish it for me.
Oh my god.
Nah, I don't have to. You know what it is more than I do, right?
Look,
You
I
can finish it for me.
completely. Half of us here completely understand it because you know I deal with the same problem. I understand.
Problem? I don't consider it a problem.
It can be a problem sometimes. You know, it gets in the way.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh my goodness.
It's my third leg.
See, I don't think you see it. Like I wear like my tights tight, right? Like it's hard just to get these ones on when I was with the dumpy and the third leg I got. You know, I'm scared.
Man,
Oh
I
my
don't know what
god.
that's like, but like having a third leg has its benefits. I don't know about you.
Did I mention this stream is not for kids?
At all. You know what? Just so we're all clear. All right. I want everybody to know Occo may be good in like, you know, the milkers department, but when it comes to fucking just bakery cake, that's where you go to me for. If you want fucking cake, you go to me. All right. I want everybody.
Bet.
Oh my goodness.
I'm more of an ass man anyway.
Oh
Hey,
goodness.
yo, dab me up.
Yo.
Oh my god. My cheeks hurt. Is he drunk? Yes. That is awesome.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
I've been drinking the whole fucking. I'm done.
I
I
haven't
finished.
realized.
I'm still drinking. I have Fireball, tequila, a Four Loco, which obviously is just gonna burn my fucking everything, and six pack of Smirnoff, which I've already finished. So
Yeah, he gonna wake up hearing brown noise.
I'm not gonna wake up at all.
I'll see him in 2 days.
I'm gonna wake up still in 2023. To be honest with you.
Like I said, the new doctor.
I'm gonna wake up and we're all gonna be inside for COVID. Like,
Oh god.
that was actually the worst year ever for me, yo. I remember when COVID I remember when COVID hit and everybody had to go into lockdown, so like
Yeah.
I was isolated from everybody. But right before COVID hit, my previous relationship was like, yeah, I'm breaking up with you, and I was like, oh shit, that's unfortunate. And then isolation hit, and I was like, oh shit, now I'm alone and I can't go outside. Like, oh.
Oof.
Yeah, that would definitely suck.
That's rough.
That would definitely
You good
suck.
though?
Good though.
Oh,
Alright,
You
yeah,
good? You fine? You all right?
We big good, all right. Trust me.
Yep.
I just hibernated the whole time.
Look, I'm not gonna say name, but a certain foothead has come and swept me off my feet and showed me what it's like to be happy again, so I'm perfectly fine.
I'm
I
not
only say
getting
swept
that.
me off my feet because she's taller than me.
Oh, hey.
I keep forgetting that too. Like she's 7'2". I keep forgetting about that.
No, I'm 6'1".
What?
I'm 6'1". Well, IRL I'm 6, but the model is supposed to be 6'1".
Okay.
It's basically the same thing. Don't even try it.
And the extra inch is compensating for something, I guess you could say.
Anything over 6 feet is just fine. Meanwhile, you got me. It's like, oh man, look at my short alien frog.
Oh goodness. I'm gonna pretend to laugh because I can't relate. Ah, it's okay. Okay. It's just like what was that basketball movie where they're all like 7 feet? They're like, Akko, you're 7 feet tall. She's like, I'm not that tall.
Akko, if you were 7 feet tall, I would still climb you like with ease.
Oh, you see, here's the thing. You would need a ladder at that point.
Yeah, you need a ladder at that point.
No, I don't think you understand. I would climb you with ease, but we're moving on.
Be like, I don't need mountaineering equipment. My hands are good enough.
You have plenty of stuff to grab onto.
Exactly.
This has become the most unfiltered stream ever. And the thing is, I warned her. I was like, I'm gonna say some really fucked up shit if I start drinking. And she
I'm
said,
okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna have to mark this stream when it's done too. Which means it's gonna die. No, I won't take it down. I will mark it as not intended for children, which means it'll die in the algorithm, but that's okay because streams typically don't grow in the algorithm anyway.
Yeah.
Just tell Papa, no, we're not for kids. No.
I mean, I've kind of taken that stance, and because like here's the thing: when I started out, I played Minecraft, I played a lot of other stuff. I was trying to like grow an audience. That was back when I streamed on Facebook, because believe it or not, when you stream on Facebook, you're not aiming for the American audience, because the American audience isn't on Facebook. Everybody hates Facebook in America, but you know who is on Facebook? Asians. Asians are all on Facebook because it's a really big thing to a lot of them. And so I streamed in the morning. But now that like I've kind of grown past that, it's just like I don't really want to cultivate that audience anymore. So like I made that message a couple weeks ago, just like saying, hey, I don't know anybody. I don't want people to tell me what age they are at all. Please don't. But just letting you know, my streams aren't gonna be kids friendly anymore. What do you mean?
Because I've had people in my chat, and people know that I'm never kid friendly, like ever. So the fact that people will come into my Discord or my chat and say, oh, I'm like 15, 16, and that fucking bothers me.
Right. No,
like,
yeah.
Why are you telling me that you're an age that I'm not like, you're not my audience?
Well, yeah, and the thing is, like, it's a fine line, because, like, you know, I try to really segregate what I do in terms of, like how I speak to really late streams or the podcast streams. Because I know that those haven't had really a chance to cultivate the same audience that I used to have. But like eventually I'm just telling people, I'm like, listen, I'm not asking for age verification because that's very intrusive, and a lot of people would not be in the Discord if that's the case, but I'm just telling people I'm gonna be like more adult in how I'm never gonna post, I'm never gonna post pictures, because
I think
that
when late
I
night
won't.
kicks in, it should be more adult centric thing, like,
right?
You know, like
WhatsApp is still owned by Meta. That's true.
Yeah. Also, I just thought about this because I'm on drunk brain and my and a lot of things are moving differently in my head right now. You mentioned that I was your boyfriend on stream before I did, which is absolutely wild, because I came to the stream drunk or not, fully expecting to still keep it like, oh, I'm here for content, we're not gonna talk about any of that, and then you mentioned it, which made me way more comfortable to say certain things.
Is that okay? I mean, like, I
you're
feel like it's
fine.
disingenuous to not say anything about it. And I know some and I mean, Paco and I never had this conversation, but it's not like I'm gonna be like, hey guys, you want the single girl experience? Because like that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be like everybody's mom. I'm here to be everybody's mom, and you don't normally date your mom.
I have to be a.
Lucia.
Am I a parent now?
No, no. It's like. You know, you know what that reminds. So when
So I'm just dating a parent.
no.
Oh shit.
So
Out here with the NTR type of
I'm the strange alien your chat sees, like leave the house at 7 a.m. every morning.
guys,
So you don't want to still in my fruit snacks? That's crazy.
guys,
That's crazy.
guys,
Look, okay,
chat is
look, I stole your fruit snacks, but just know the Capri Suns in the fridge are because of me.
so chat. Everybody's been asking me. Everyone's asking, where's Octo Dad all this time? Well, I didn't bring home Octo Dad. I brought home a frog. I hope that's okay, because I like the frog more.
Better be changing your name to Princess Akko here.
Hi mom, hi dad, exactly. Although Kara could be dad or whatever.
It'll be whatever. You just gotta call me parent. No, don't call me parent.
Parent. Kara has instantly aged like 20 years into parent form. No, so like what's really funny is I remember when my stepdad cause like here's the thing, when you become a step parent, you don't marry the woman or the man. You marry the woman / man and their kids at the same time, because you're not getting into one relationship, you're getting into however many relationships exist in that current household. So I just remember like, and my dad was
Hi parent.
and like I always remember like my dad was very accepting of it, because like, you know, I think he was really just looking to be there with somebody special, and I think he really knew that my mom was like that one for him. So I don't think he really cared, but I just remember a period of awkwardness, because like it's the period of, okay, these are my kids, but I also don't want to screw up and like treat them not like my kids. So I knew he was like very squeamish for a while, until he kind of understood how to, you know, parent and be our dad. You know what I mean?
No, like it's
Right.
definitely, and it's definitely hard, because sometimes obviously the kid of the person just doesn't want to accept that there's somebody new in their life.
Oh, I had an abusive a biological father, so he was a welcomed second. It just took me like a year or two to recognize that.
Yeah, like it can be hard and it takes time, but like I think if you really show that it like the
Married the
like if you're in a relationship, like the other person is in your best wishes, the son or daughter will eventually come around. Like you don't have to try to force your way to be their parent, because obviously they're not going to see you as their parent yet. So don't try to force your way to be their parent. Just show them that you're there for them, and if they need you, you got their back. But like yeah, don't pressure them, don't stress them, don't force it on them. If anything, you're just a person that comes to their house and bangs their parent. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I wouldn't say all that.
But that's what it is. You like, they're dating your parent, and they come to your house and they're there overnight. They're banging your parent. Like,
I'm telling personal stories.
So
I haven't told no personal
here's the thing.
story.
It's hard to get over that, because you're like, the only person who's allowed to be with my parent is my other parent. But like, it's hard to get over that. But once you realize that they're there generally for like better, and they're not just looking at your parent like a piece of meat, you start to accept that, and you're like, all right, they're good for my parent, they should be good for me.
I'm very lucky because like I know that not everybody's step parent is actually a good step parent, because I've talked to people that like have shitty step parents, and I'm like, man, that really sucks, because my entire life experience is just because I just call him dad now, because like he's been my dad longer than my other dad has been my dad. So I don't call the biological guy my dad anymore, and that really burns him, and I don't care, because he wasn't there for me. But like I know that not a lot of people really have that experience where like you have that transition of fatherhood, and it's either your stepdad slash mom is heavily abusive to you, or your other parent, and you just kind of live with it, or you know, whatever. But like I've just been really fortunate, like I have one of the good ones out there. I'm really thankful for that. So he really stepped in. He made me who I am today. He made me into a nerd.
Yeah.
I would have just been autistic if he didn't come in. So
that's basically the way I am with Akko's chat. I'm not trying to force my way into like her chat or anything and like grow off of her or anything like that.
Oh, you'll grow off of me when you're with me. I can guarantee you.
I'm literally just with Akko because Akko asked me to be in streams, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I can make time.
Yeah.
Because I like being around Akko. That's literally it.
No, I will tell you right now. My Pako told me this, that when people stream with me, they grow, which is why we want to get good people in the group, because good people will grow along with me, and we'll all grow each other. That sounds a little weird, but
you know what? Now that you said that, you're absolutely right, guys. If you wanted to see me interview your own very MommaOcco, please head over to my YouTube channel. Link not actually in the description below, because this is a stream.
Actually,
but I did interview Akko for an hour and 42 fucking minutes. Please go watch that shit. It's godlike.
You did.
Even though she's technically my lab rat for a brand new series, even though I've been doing the series for a while now. But like, she was the lab rat for a brand new series that I didn't know what the fuck I was doing in, and it came out pretty well.
It did. Did my bio dad? So here, I'll I don't like talking about it that much, not because like it's an emotional thing, but just like it's like Dawn. It's like they're like not worthy, basically, of me even thinking about them. But like my dad, it's like I was like a pet. You know when like you have a pet and you keep them around because it makes you look cool, and like you do it just to flaunt the fact that you have the pet. Everyone's like, hey, look at this cool this dog that I have. Look at this rare breed of a that's what it was like. Like, he bought us things to try and make him look cool, basically, and suck it to mom. You know what I mean? And I really hated that, because, like, you know, when you're a kid, like, people think that kids are stupid. Kids are not, well, they are stupid, don't get me wrong. Kids are stupid, but, like, they're also not stupid. So, like, they can definitely, they definitely understand when, you're trying to use them. And, like, I definitely could feel it, because, like, the day that I slept, because, like, him and my mom were, like, doing joint parenting for a long time. But I remember the day where I looked at my mom and said, I don't want to visit him anymore. And I was like, he's not helping me as a person. He's not watching what I eat. He's not, you know, there's just a bunch of things in it. And she was just, she knew that there was going to be a court battle that came from that, because like if I didn't go, he would sue her, which he did. But like she was like, if you don't want to go, I'll protect you from him. But it's just like, you know. Sucks.
I never had that.
I'm glad.
See,
I would never wish it on anybody, because it really sucks.
My parents, like the Mama Frog and Dada Frog, are divorced and stuff like that. But my dad is a very, very good person.
That's good.
It's just one of those things where like they were together for a while, and my dad at the time was kind of a pushy, aggressive, strict person.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom didn't really vibe with that, so they split. My dad overall, like over time, has gotten a lot better, and he overall has learned to control his anger incredibly well.
That's good.
So he has grown and matured as a person to a point where I'm okay with just calling him dad and stuff, because I love him, you know. He's a good person. He just let his anger get the best of him sometimes, and I know sometimes you hear that and it's like, well, if they didn't change once, they're not gonna change. But no, my dad has already proven that he has changed, and he's not reverted back or you know, anything like that, you know.
Yeah.
You don't usually usually hear stories like that.
Yeah, so he's a good person. I see him every once in a while, like at least once, twice a month. Like, I fucking love my dad. He is such a good person. And the thing, I don't think my dad's side of the family realizes that it's not about the money, because my dad will buy or give me anything as long as I ask, and I'm like, it's not really about that. But like overall, I'm just glad that I had two parents that even though they're not together, they're both really like still really good with me.
Yeah.
And I'm still really good with them.
It's rare that you have that, so that's awesome. It's a blessing. Can I join? It is an invite-only thing tonight, Ultimate. I'm sorry.
I was just walking across the street and got joined in.
I was just walking across the street.
Don't say that. I don't want them to be jealous.
Okay.
I was minding my own business. I was laying in bed, just watching the stream, and then I got dragged in, you know?
I got taken out of the tank.
Listen, I've got 2 editors here, and the frog. They have special privileges.
Like I said, they're editors. They actually work to be in this VC.
No,
like I said,
no.
all I did was rizz up the octopus. Like,
Listen, rizzing takes a lot of work, alright? I don't just say yes to anybody. Because I have standards, okay? I have very high standards.
Honestly, I didn't know I'd get this far. Really. But I am thankful. But I didn't know I'd get this far, honestly.
Yeah. I've only ever had one editor, and then I had to stop paying him. So I stopped, like, I started editing my own videos then.
Yeah.
But, like, I had to stop asking him to edit my videos just because I couldn't afford him at the time because I stopped working. But now I'm working again, but now I pay for so much shit because adult responsibilities fucking suck. But also, I have so many things I need to pay for it now. Like, again, version 2 model and all that extra shit that I just don't have, you know, the funds to pay for an editor for every video. You know what I mean? So
I understand.
Am I playing with people from... Oh, if people want to play Warframe with me, listen, I'm gonna be done in a few minutes because it's almost 1 a.m. and I am getting a little bit tired, but next time I play Warframe, I will invite people to play with me.
I just like being here. I'm always up all night.
I like you being here
I have no idea
too.
what the fuck I'm doing. I'd say that like I would still stream like late night because I don't work tomorrow. Well, here's the thing, because I'm like switching rooms, my room's still not completely set up.
Yeah.
So I don't even have my Switch in my room, so I can't even say like, oh yeah, I'll just like play Mario Kart in the background while I like talk to people or whatever. You know. So,
It is a... Yeah. How's that going? Are you like almost done or?
bro, I'm still waiting on Mama Frog, yo. She procrastinates so fucking long. And now that it's legit just her birthday, I can't even ask her to hurry the fuck up because that would be rude.
Yeah. It's almost 2. Then go to bed. I'm gonna do a Netracell and then I'm gonna be done.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be up till like maybe 7 or so.
Oh, you need to get some
I'm
rest.
always up late. I'm always up till morning, yeah.
See, I would get rest, but there's something I want to do before I go to sleep. In FL Studio 22, the new update that just came out, you can splice certain music. You can splice anything you want, but if you use splice, you can take any lyrics, melody, or drum kit, and you can use it for anything you want. Only if you have, like, if you bought FL Studio 22. If you have it just like as a demo, then you can use splice, but you can't really use it as much as I can or other people who bought it. So I kind of want to try that out before I go to bed.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Just don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I won't. My hours actually change at work, so
How are they supposed to hurt themselves by splicing music?
Oh no. Oshi, she knows that I stay up like for a long time. I stay up for like maybe 2 to 3 days at a time, and I don't sleep. Like I haven't slept in my bed like in 3 days now. I've been sleeping in my chair or I sleep on the floor.
Bitch, if you
stop doing that.
Listen, wait. I don't like sleeping in my bed because I sleep too long. Either I get 5 hours of sleep, or I get 16.
That Tempur-Pedic memory foam mattress like I do, bro. I lay down and I'm fucking dead.
I understand that, but the thing is, if I sleep in my bed, I'm gone for 16 hours. I'll be pissed.
Sometimes you need that 16-hour sleep. If you're gonna
Yeah.
be up.
No, I wish I could never sleep. I wish I could never sleep. I wish that was a power. I'll take it. I'll take it so fast. I just want to stay up
You
and
know
just do
what?
stuff.
I would take that
sleep
too.
Way too much.
I do too.
wish
I feel like I'm
never
the
have
only
to
person
finish
who
sleep.
loves sleep, yo.
No, I love sleep. That's why I have to limit myself. Like I set time. Like even on my days off, I cannot sleep past 7 or 8 because if I sleep past 7 or 8, my mind is now like, you just wasted a couple hours of the day. Good. You shouldn't be doing anything else, motherfucker. How about you just like waste your entire time playing video games all day because you're not being productive? That is literally how my brain works. It's literally like if you don't get up at 6:30, you've wasted the entire day. It's like, leave me alone.
That's so relatable.
Is that what we're doing now? Are you just
It
gonna?
is.
Okay, I can see how this is gonna be. I can see.
I mean-
I can already see how
the
this is
thing
gonna
is,
work. I'm gonna
I
visit
don't dream.
Occo, and
I
Occo's gonna
haven't
wake up
dreamed.
at like 8 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yes, I will.
Go get breakfast done. Go get lunch done. Go get everything done. By the time I wake up, lunch, breakfast, and half the work in the house will be fucking done. And I'll be sitting there like, what am I supposed to do?
See what you assume that there's gonna be much work to do in the house. because we'll be mostly being in one area and that's the desk. The house isn't gonna be dirty.
I'm gonna wake up to breakfast and lunch.
Well,
and then
no,
she'll
no.
get mad at me because I can't eat breakfast and lunch at the same time.
No,
And
if
she'll be
you-
like, but the food's gonna go bad.
If you're not gonna wake up for a while, I'll just make lunch. There's no, I won't, or I'll just make breakfast and give it to you for lunch because everybody loves breakfast for lunch and dinner.
I mean, you're right. That's why I said I'll always have dinner. You could always come home to a nice dinner from me.
That's
I
fine
mean,
with me.
I did smash like a big bowl of Frosted Flakes like 3 hours ago.
You smashed a bowl of Frosted Flakes?
I wish I
Yeah,
couldn't
big
just.
one too. I was really hungry.
I wish Frosted Flakes used to be such a good. I can't eat. Okay, so fun fact about me: I'm allergic to wheat and dairy. Now, by allergic, I mean if I eat it, I won't die, but my stomach will hate me, and there may be a period where I get kind of sick. If I eat Frosted Flakes, I legitimately get sick.
But it's such a, it's such like an S tier cereal though.
It is. It's why I'm so upset because I love it.
All right.
I can't even
What
eat
are
cereal.
good cereals to you, Tano? Because I'm pretty sure you probably eat cereal more than because
Yeah,
I've asked Akko this before.
I eat a lot. Now, when it comes like to fruity cereal, I can't have chocolate milk with it because it tastes weird. So I'll use like regular milk.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like chocolate milk, that's like an experiment right there. So it's different. That'll be Cocoa Puffs, Frosted Flakes, and maybe what's the one? Reese's Puffs. No, those are great with chocolate.
Okay, so you're talking about chocolate milk, but you're not gonna have chocolate milk with Cookie Crisp?
Nah, Cookie Crisp has this layer of they have this like this coating over it that's kind of like it doesn't get the cereal soggy
almost
enough.
Like, it's almost like a waxy like kind of like coating.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, and it's terrible.
That's partially
And it's
because
just like
chocolate milk is made with thickeners like potato flakes in order to make it thicker. So most and now that's good chocolate. Now it depends on the chocolate milk. If it's a good chocolate milk, they use potato flakes to make it thicker. You won't even notice or taste the difference.
Understandable. Yeah, it is. I try to stay away from most of the healthy cereal, but I still eat them. I do. It just I don't like the Raisin Bran. F. That's like F.
Yeah. The healthy cereal that's really fucking good is Honey Nut Cheerios. Not regular Cheerios.
See, that's
Honey Nut
gluten-free.
Cheerios.
I'll eat that.
Honey Nut Cheerios are fucking good. I don't care what anybody says. You can argue with me all you want, but you'd be wrong.
It's more like a beef for me.
You think Honey
'Cause
Nut is
it doesn't change anything. Yeah, it doesn't change anything with chocolate milk. Like with even regular milk or chocolate milk, it doesn't change anything. It just
but it's always there for you. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
It's good for your heart, yo.
I'd rather get Honey Bunches of Oats.
Nah. Honey Nut Cheerios is a classic, bro. You gotta stick with the classic.
It's a B. I'm sorry. Listen, if you eat like what's that one with the bear on there? I can't remember.
Sugar Crisp? I was kidding.
No, not. It has the bear. I think it's called
Can't
Gomes.
get enough of them sugar crisps.
Combs? Honeycombs? Not honeycombs. Honeycombs is good though.
No, not honeycombs. They're all right, but they get kind of old after like the second bowl. You be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first bowl is like, it's what you expect. You know, the second bowl is like, nah, I'm getting tired of you. Get out of here.
I mean, but you're not always eating a second bowl.
You know.
I mean, I can switch them up. I have multiple like cereal.
You know what grandma, my mother's favorite is like whenever I would go to the store, and sometimes I would call her when I go, and I'm like, I'm thinking about a cereal. She's like, you better get Captain Crunch with berries because that's her favorite. I love Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch is good.
It's good, but my mouth always hurts.
Yeah, because you're eating glass. Yeah, like 40% glass.
Literally like eating glass.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I would put Captain Crunch in like C tier.
I mean, that's like a pirate cereal right there. You gotta be tough to eat that shit. You gotta be tough.
Yeah, at least when I eat the berry stuff, I won't get the
Not a bowl
what's
of
it called,
nails
gangrene?
without any milk. Whoa.
You know what cereal gets eaten a lot and I can't fucking stand it? Lucky Charms.
What?
That goes in F. I'm sorry.
Fair
Lucky
enough.
Charms goes in F.
I don't
You know
like
what?
how they
I
keep
agree.
mixing up
Lucky
certain
Charms.
stuff in their cereal. It's terrible. They keep mixing it up with boring shit, and I'm like, you don't need that. Just keep it the same, original.
Yeah, people eat. There are some weird looking like they've got fruity pebbles with marshmallows, and I'm like, bro, that's like so. You don't need that much sugar.
You don't.
I forgot.
Okay, Ultimate, don't say that.
Fruity
YouTube
Pebbles
doesn't.
by
YouTube might
themselves?
get upset at you,
Goated.
Ultimate.
That's wild. Also, I forgot that iMessage does this thing every year for whenever you type in Happy New Year, their fireworks go off in your messaging app.
Who does?
iMessage.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
Oops, all berries. That's what it's called. I hate those.
Oops. All berries.
Yeah, I hate those. I hate them so much. They all taste the same.
Oh, so you mean like what's it called? Like
kind of guy.
what's that one cereal? Fruit Loops? That they're
Fruit
all
Loops,
the
yeah,
same
they all taste
flavor.
the same. Yeah.
Yes. I
Yeah,
can't
I
eat
don't eat
Fruit
those at
Loops.
all.
They're gluten free, but I'm allergic to one of the dyes that they use, and I like red
Is
number.
it the red dye?
Yes, red number 40. Now, technically, nobody should eat red number 40 because you want to know what it
Yeah.
is. It is a petrol byproduct. You're literally eating oil or a byproduct of oil whenever you eat red
Yeah.
dye.
Yeah, it's also got pork in it. I'm pretty sure the pork is like it has pork in it too. So a
That
lot of
I
people
don't
can't
know.
eat
Same
it
with,
because of that reason too.
I forgot what beef jerky they also use red 40. I forgot which one, but yeah, they do the same thing. Like they dye their beef.
It depends on the company, but the problem with beef jerky is it uses a preservative, and they do this with bacon too. They use a preservative to keep it fresh, and I can't remember what it's called. But like, I'm allergic to that. I'm allergic to a lot of random ass things. But thankfully, I can still eat them. I will just suffer later if I eat it in too much. That's why I try to
Taco's gonna
ration.
give me an entire list, so I know what I can and cannot cook for
No,
them.
what I'm gonna do is I'll give you a list and then say all of this in moderation is basically it. Like,
There is no moderation with me.
Oh man.
well, what I mean is like if we
Well,
go real
if it comes-
heavy
if
on
it
the
comes to
bread.
if it comes to the seasonings, there is no moderation.
Well, the
with
seasonings.
Me.
I'm not
You
allergic
are
to any
going to get
seasonings.
the seasonings. I put the seasonings in the food.
No. See, I'll make it. Here's the thing. I'm allergic to wheat, rye, and barley. So if we have bread for one meal, we have to really tone it down for the next meal. You know, I'm fine with rice, meats, all kinds of meats. You know, all that kind of stuff. I'm fine with. You know, when it comes to desserts, avoid red desserts.
Wait, so you can't have like red velvet cake?
No, unless the red velvet coloring is natural color, which you can do. You can get natural coloring for red velvet cake. Is just most of it
I
is
can't
red 40.
bake anyway, so you don't got to worry about that with me.
Awesome. No, but like, avoid red desserts or super red. Like, if it looks supremely red, if you check the ingredients, it will probably have red number 40. It is really crazy, the things that have red 40 in it.
That's a lot of stuff that do.
And it's all because red 40 is a really good color, like dark red color. Is like a really pretty dark red color, but like that is how they get it.
Yeah.
But no, you should be fine for like seasonings are fine. I'm not allergic to any seasonings. I'm not allergic to meats, vegetables, any vegetables, you know, for that matter. You just gotta make sure that wheat, rye, and barley is like not like a heavy part.
What you're saying is when I make my drunk burgers for you, right? When I make my drunk burgers for you, use lettuce wrap.
No.
Got it.
No, actually,
Wow.
with lettuce, the problem with lettuce, I don't believe in eating lettuce because it actually is like it's not human food. I don't believe in lettuce. I eat other veggies.
Human food.
I
You're
believe in
not
I eat other exactly, but I'm also a carnivore. I eat fish and crabs and well, not snails. And shrimp. No, I don't eat lettuce, but you can still serve buns. But like whole wheat stuff.
Buns aren't meat either.
When you serve buns, get like the wonky stuff, like butter buns. Don't get like the regular white buns. Like if they're more here's what I'll say. If it's more artisan, it's more likely to be better. You know? Have I ever had gluten-free
some
pizza?
type of buns you can eat.
I have had gluten-free pizza and it sucks ass. That's why I don't eat it.
Dang.
It does. I'm sorry. It does.
Nah, I believe you. I believe you. I wouldn't
Hey,
try that shit
melee
either.
arcane adapter. Just
Pizza's
saying.
pizza. I'll probably.
No.
Now, what I will
No, with
say.
me, it's
Hold on,
different.
I have to look something up. Real
What I
quick.
will
I don't know
say-
if this has ever happened in nature, but I need to know now.
What I will say, I can eat wheat if it's organic. So like if you get organic milled wheat and cook with it, that's fine. I can eat that just fine. It's the heavily processed stuff that makes me sick. So like if you ever want to make pizza from scratch, get the nice organic stuff. Although I will probably be the one to help out because I am like 132 Italian.
Huh. I'm only allergic to 3 things, but if I eat one of them, I'm gonna just straight up die. Don't even help me, which is crawfish, mushrooms, and eggplant.
Well, the eggplant I
Yeah.
feel like most people would be fine with, but that sucks.
Yeah, if I eat eggplant, I'm done for. My mother tried to kill me one time where she forgot that I was allergic to it, and she made eggplant lasagna. The entire time I'm crawling towards the front door to get out because I'm dying.
Yeah.
I can't breathe. I think my left lung collapsed, and I'm like, yo, if I die at this front door,
Yikes.
Okay,
I'm
so
about to be pissed.
I had to look it up if I actually ate frogs. And every video where like thing that's coming up is just frogs eating octopi. So I'm perfectly safe.
Oh, are they tiny ones? Cause
I think so.
Better
Is this-
run, Akko.
it's a membership thing. No, it's not a membership thing. It's an invite thing.
I'm not gonna say anything, but let's just say I can eat some octopi.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
On
man.
that note,
I got an appetite. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But she's like,
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll take my comment back. Let me shut up.
Hey, yo, what?
what I will
Nothing.
What you mean nothing?
what I will say is
I mean nothing.
What you mean nothing?
I'm very
Exactly that.
I'm very
God,
grateful.
Exactly that.
I'm very
The
grateful for.
cephalopod is trying to talk.
No, what I was gonna say is I'm very grateful for all you guys for coming tonight. You guys are awesome. But it
No
is
problem. No problem.
it is 1
problem.
a.m. and I think I'm gonna wind it down so that I can get some rest. And I'm gonna spend the day tomorrow probably doing nothing. I'll probably do something productive. I don't know. Maybe I'll record something. But I'm gonna be doing nothing tomorrow because it's
I'm going
yeah.
to sleep until next.
I'm probably gonna go back to general.
you know.
You should watch my channel.
You have a channel?
You do?
Yeah.
You don't want me to watch it while I'm drunk.
Yes, I do.
Anyway.
That's exactly what I want you to do now.
I want to thank y'all again, you guys, for coming tonight. You guys are pretty crazy and amazing.
No problem.
No problem.
And I will be back on Thursday. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Maybe I will. I'm not, no promises, but I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm just, because it's not a normal streaming day. But thank you, chat, for being here. Happy New Year, everybody. Juniper in 20, like I say it all the time, but unironically, Juniper in 2024, watch out, because we're coming. We're coming, and it's...
And they're coming hard. So, I'm sorry, I'm leaving.
I'm coming.
We are, though. No, I'm just kidding. You guys have a good rest of your night/day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.